Spring is here, Cape Town, and it's time to spring clean our mother city together. We're calling on residents, schools, businesses, and communities to join the #SpringCleanCT campaign. Let's take pride in our city together and show what's possible when we unite as Team Cape Town. And change is easy. First, none of us should ever litter. Then, each of us can tell someone else not to litter. And finally, we can all take a second to pick up some litter ourselves. As the city, we're putting 300 more boots on the ground to clean up this spring. We've also launched a toll-free 24-hour tip-off line to report illegal dumping. That's 0800 11 0077. See you out there cleaning. Join the campaign today and remember to tag us on social media. Thank you.
I'm on a reload, puffing weed and coffee flavored like an Al Pacino. They're asking what does he know? Straight out the artery in the plane, became a hero. Street smart, God's gift upgraded from a zero. CPT my birthplace, now talk how can you won't meet the worst case scenario. I'm warning you, about to do everything that they say I couldn't do. Blunts that we ash got the potency of Pikachu's thunderbolt. Code to pick and pay to get some stimulal. Have to meet this other cunt by 1 o'clock. I'm about to take it to my place and you know how the story goes. Cops are flocked to ons maat, but they knocked the zee, achter me in your wicked gedachtes. Said I know the life, I know the game, but have no choppies to my frame. My brasses say I am insane, and that's why gangsters know the name. Time changed, money changed, but somehow I still stay the same. I got this shit on lock, so I suggest that you stay in your lane. Carter.
Dis 'n familie ding, hip-hop op se been. Flex op die scene, maar de city sit as in so baie things. Die ander katte witers kopie gefriet. Jy skiet die on jou hippie op die liedjie manier sien. Dis die liewe op die CPT en kyk sy witte nie, wit van die Wickham's is. Wat agter die geld aanskryf, doen dit independently. Bring originality, my pialie please, my pialie please. My pialie please, a videos killie bees van west to east. My pialie please, a videos blow die trees, a west coast breeze. My pialie please, sit your brain op east dan VOD. Op die quality, my pialie please, ons ruggy beat. My pialie please, my tialie please, a second sy moet meet. My ial is diep en dis nou goed te broer wat sy moet weet. Steek 'n friet, as my kal het gebied. En almal weet die bas hier rappers beter hier. Steek 'n friet, as my julle klik het sy maar net moet weet die CPT, as my julle team. Steek 'n friet, as my julle klik het sy maar net moet weet die CPT, as my julle team. Galak, steek 'n friet, as my julle klik het sy maar net moet weet die CPT, as my julle team. Steek 'n friet, as my kal het gebied. En almal weet die bas hier rappers beter hier.
I'll take your son apart, sever the parts. This is an art, think of the planet. You're wasting a page, where's the heart? Line with no soul, mind with no spark, direction of flow. Get you a job, working it hard with words you a shard. And come up short with the power of thought. You playing fart and making it hard for real writers. Scribes who scribble and rattle the whole page of existence. An idea into consciousness, a concept manifested to loving. In the temple lies the root from the where we deriven. A footprint of notes with footnotes walking to heaven. A divine vine with mixed lines, mixed and mastered by pleasure. Whether I've been forever. Kykie, say, brew, play on your lane. Kykie, say, brew, you done, no. Dis ons game. Kykie, jy, broer, moet glo, ons ran die game. En ons ran die lane. Ons ran die lane.
Welcome in this game. Straight from the TV, no one cares about your karma. It is all about the CV and the big dick, a big car. Fit chick to fit ya, but you rappers leave the mic to move the people while we spit. And now you see why we're so dangerous. The market tries to gain my trust, but they can't even label us. And all the stiff teachers hated us, but mama said that hip-hop is like lines against the ranger bus. You mess with us, it's like you mess with the ladies afro home. You look at me like someone fit your shorts of fresh Tabasco. Jonesy now on fire in the cultural fiasco, but me and my brother standing here like Shane Fidel Castro. And you know what? I let them hate that. This is for the Cape Flats, or German Turkish payback. Yeah, I let them hate that. This is for the Cape Flats, or German Turkish Cape Flats.
Op jou big terras zit mufkaas en sier tonen we mekaar met straatzaken. En diezelfde asem die mekaar met goed spraken. Afrikaans onbekend zoals apen. Tafelbeegse talen, steeds zoals hoge graden. En met die orde ik mijn keer te beslaan. Mijn pit was de plik is de rak moet gedachten afhaal. Als ik niet kan, denken de planten worden nooit zo hard val. Als is asfalt. Is de hip op mijn keer geknipte tonaal. CPT is met mekaar met klippers. Kapen soldaren, leentjes klippen gepakt op een houten pallet. Ons wat tijd om gewicht te bouwen. Wees op zijn tacht is een schelm. Met prinsjes, je oren wegstik, zal je beste wens wees.
Steek op friet, is my kal het gebied. En allemaal weet die was die rappers beter hier. Steek op friet, as my julle klik het sy maar net met weet die CPT, as my julle team. Steek op friet, as my kal het gebied. En allemaal weet die was die rappers beter hier.
Ek steek gefriet, ek trek jou siel uit soos 'n cakegebied. Jy's 'n majat, gat sy breek verniet. Te veel geskiet, nou moet jy maar jou plans vergiet. Jy's beat, ons los jou pot blou pees verdriet. Miss Brown, mixed breed, 6 speed. 'n snaakse Kaapse meisie. My rhyming kap lit uitspatlik soos 'n verwaande pysie. Moenie my kalm dreigie, cause as my plaats kyk van change 'n arend in 'n geraamde duifie. I leave them lifeless. I dine on fine dines and I've dined on fine dines. Wait, what? I leave them lifeless. I dine on fine lines and digest. You know I'm quite blessed. You know we might just because we strong face. They can't face. We put me in the wrong place. We make the boss warm like a bongskate. Make them moeg like they had a long day. You know we from the wrong cape, so we live long and go ape. We lay them to waste just like Viber crate in the Cape. You know they waste.
Steek vriend, as my jelle klikker zijn maar net met witte CBT. As my jelle team, steek vriend, as my jelle klikker zijn maar net met witte CBT. As my jelle kalat, steek vriend, as my jelle klikker zijn maar net met witte CBT. As my jelle team, steek vriend, as my jelle gebied.
Bring up the word. Yo, 3 towers in a circle, my revolution. Black forms part of the insurgents. I reckon you've adapted. Drop dead gorgeous, on that for you. Speak to the floor till your vocab coils. Black label, blackout, black burnt rover. War in the club, the drunk girls are spoils. Pouring them out the mouth, packing flow, son. Drop the bottle till the vomit goes like go cut. So la have to try, la lady don't stress. Solange elevating to the point where she knows less. Ain't no such thing like regenerating wrong press. Maybe she living with the other dude cause we bought less. Have you ever thought of that in a new light? Fast car chaps been tracing that for 2 nights. And the first plan ignored, but the second is a sequel. Whether you're spending galore with the volume up, fool screaming, I'll get you all you want. Say rock spilling, dope chilling, platters are ordered up. And she with you if you came in the car. And she with you if you're claiming the car.
As my jelle klikker zijn maar net met witte CBT. As my jelle team, steek vriend, as my jelle klikker zijn maar net met witte CBT. As my jelle kalat, steek vriend, as my jelle klikker zijn maar net met witte CBT. As my jelle team, steek vriend, as my kalat gebied. En I'm a witte was je rappers, maar je bent
Check it, I said I wanted it all. From when I was a lighty, skeeting gatties and capping tall, to becoming one of the most feared rappers in all of the city and soon the world. Brother, just mark these words. See, these words have given me something that I can fight for. The weapon of choice is my pen. Whenever I can, I write more. I gotta keep moving forward despite all these obstacles. Man, it's nothing to me. See, I just treat it like it's sparkle. Rocking out just like Foko Fulisicar. Don't try to label me as a rebel just because of my mission, bruh. You see, I got myself a team. Lyric League is who we be. We focused on reaching in dreams and wandering in the streets. It's the reason we losing sleep. Yo, my bro, and I don't even know where this road is taking me. But I guess that we will have to wait and see. Yeah, I guess that we will have to wait and see. Steek vriend, my bro.
Steek vriend, as my jelle klikker zijn maar net met witte CBT. As my jelle team, steek vriend, as my jelle klikker zijn maar net met witte CBT. As my jelle team, steek vriend, as my jelle klikker zijn maar net met witte CBT. As my jelle team, steek vriend, as my kalat gebied. En I'm a witte was je rappers met de vette hier. Kans op vlak.
Heb je een trackshot, Jay?
Gang. Gang, gang, gang. Gang, gang, gang. Ik is de wavy. Hij is in mijn kalse boeta. Ik wil zoet zeewies. Ik heb die baby's. Mijn flow is zo skaan. Ik heb timing dat zij kan niet krijgen. Ik kan me niet strainen. Als ik het slide, zorg dat zij gaat niet glijden. Ik ga ook kavies. Hou niet meer focus, zo gaat ik stick bij die basics. Fietsen nou weer met die mind ook. Laat ons geen apparaat van is money talks. Lig het op, slaat uw tijd te laf, wil het ook. Visa moet ze buiten blaf. Die ziet talent, die is harde week. Ons zit 50 weeks in ons sinds week. Noem me rappen wat in mij komt, dat is niemand die. Ik is wel een week. Hoe kan ze fietsen? Kan niet betalen, thuis en ik ga niet meer broek. Eerste nummer, ons is gestript. Praat die van seatbelt, ik gaan ze die boet. Noem het zijn, ze moet kijken op de stip. Ze willen het ook, wie is ook en nou flitsen. Nu stippen die game met de hout, ze op pik. Van kalt als ik goud en ik ga je niet fix. Als ze gaat erin op mijn tong, ga je het samen een mis. Ik laat het door, basically als ze me niet op een weekend. Slaat ze kid, king, king, king. Stippen die game en dan slaat ik je shots. Doe je niet klok en ik kan het niet dood. Zijn body fans, van hier kom ik kops. Nummer is op en toen wordt er geschopt. Zij kan moet sick aan mijn arm is maar. Slaat ik om één en het voel ze zo rots. Zij kan moet sick en het voel ze de matrix. Dus ik kan niet, al die bullets kan dots. Tijd was het focus op poot. Allemaal mijn fans, ik zamp op mijn waves, ze kan me niet strijden. Ik breng een wave, wel een kopie van mij, van ik is die don. Negative comments, hoe praat je ouwe, ghetto boy. Ik zoek iemand wat hier compete. Poet als ik maar gaat slapen, van ik is zo vrede, die kroegen, ik kom in nieuw dreams. Jaren bro en ik fok het op. Step in die game en ik slaat ze, blammen nog shots. Ik in die struggle, wat ik wijs het die uit die. Ik is geslaat zo op bos, broers is met mij. Zij kan me kom, ik heb mijn hond op een post. Tijd wil ik zo dan zee. Vraag me maar, wat ze kan niet voor. Ik is iemand, ik het bij je praat bro. Als ik je hit, ik zal ook je vraag. Als ik net door mijn eigen music hoor vibe heb, ook wat ik kan ook dans. Ghetto boy was mijn unstip. Kom ik in bij die achterkant. Guide allemaal zoals een kapitein. Jonge fritsie, hier maakt mijn light is bang, gang.
Gang, gang, gang. Young OG. Terwijl rap in Afrikaans kijk je, ik quoteer in Engels. A rap against me 3 times, I might home with 3 medals. A golden medals that easy, yeah, I might home with the trip gang and we bring a Gangnam style. I'm the man with the rubber bands and I'm gonna be here for a while. I got the plans, better understand, want my money long like the Nile. Now we don't dance, we lift up our hands and we make the female smile. It's a boy from Rocklands, that means I'm Kokopa. I match in the street and you convince me focal. I match my tupa and I say salute, ja, we laat mijn boek up. We dodge my pooza, ek is met die broesa en uit sy sigusa. The bubble schooner is from the future, in a Mini Cooper, I'm with the shooters. Now look at my life, man, I got people wanna give me their right hand. I'm FIFA, I give you a light hand. She was a good girl, so I gave her 5 grand. If you want beef, then go give me the mic stand. Bravery running through my lifespan. Kapadin, yeah, that is the ice stand. I make you disappear and I hide you in dry sand. I'ma take over like I'm a white man. Kapadin is how I stand and that is how I'm gonna go. I be flowing through the beat like I'm spitting H2O. Ik praat niet van cocaïne als ik sê ek het die lyne. As so sy stiek moet sy weet dat die Kaapstad is myne. King!
Culture Gang. Zeker man, jullie weten, Young OG, Culture Gang. Koffel is man, zijn man genoeg is. Gang!
Advanced Music Production Company.
Out of the Ordinary Insights, brought to you by Investex Specialist Bank.
Welcome to this week's edition of Captains of Industry, and today we profile a rather interesting South African entrepreneur. His name is George Sombonos. He's the founder of a well-known chicken outlet, and that is Chicken Licken. And today we're broadcasting, George, from one of your flagship stores based here in Sandton on Rivonia Road. Take us back, because we know that Sandton and other northern suburbs weren't places that are often deemed as appropriate places for a Chicken Licken outlet, but how did this store come about?
We opened the store about 2 years ago. I liked the position, and we built the building, we ordered the equipment, and we fitted out this premises, and 3 days before we opened, we didn't even have a license. And we got the license and we opened to huge crowds without even advertising to anybody.
So that must have been one major risk that you took on.
Well, you have to take risks. If you're not going to take risks in life, you won't go ahead, because if it's, most people don't want to take risks, so the ones that take risks get rewarded. But you can go the other way and you can lose 5-6 million rand as well.
Very true. But take us back to the Chicken Licken story. I understand that you used to work with and for your father in a Greek tea room, if I'm not mistaken, and you went on a trip to the US and came back with a very interesting chicken spice recipe that worked in your favor.
I used to go to the old man was very strict, but over dinner once a year he'd throw an airline ticket and say, go to America. And I would go to America and walk down a street and maybe eat 20 pieces chicken a day by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And the next day maybe 10, 12 hamburgers. And then I would go back to the motel and in the evening go and eat for myself. And the next day the same thing. Nothing else. And I couldn't afford a car, so I used to walk down a strip from one food shop to the other food shop. No girls, nothing, it was just food. One day I sat in a burger shop for about 2 hours nursing a coffee. They even called the police. They thought I was casing out the joint. So I was fanatical. And I did it about 3 years until I went to Waco, Texas, and ate chicken, and it was fantastic. And I went back again the next day, same. And then I told the owner, showed him my passport, said, can't you sell me this recipe? And he said, no, it's his grandmother's recipe. I said, let's go for dinner. And I spent the whole evening talking and giving him wine. And at the end of the evening, he said, come and see me in the morning. I went back, he said, $5,000. I never had 5,000, I had 1,000. Just over 1,000. So I gave him 1,000 and he gave me a recipe, but I wasn't sure whether it was the real thing. And I left and I came back and I was mixing the spices of the Dairy Den Roadhouse, my father's business, under the bed, and in the morning swapping them with a bland recipe. And then sales started going up. And one day a relation tasted it and told the old man, what have you done? And he said, must be that youngster did something. And He then asked me what I did. I had to be honest, and we went to Robertson's and we gave them the recipe. We signed an agreement, and since then we've been using the same recipe.
I know that ever since then you've also moved out and established Chicken Licken.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about the name and how it came about, because that wasn't your first choice originally.
No, the first choice was golden fried chicken, but it was too descriptive to register. So one of the waiters told me, "You don't look happy today, what is wrong?" And I said, "I can't register golden fried chicken, and we've got 3 months to go before we open a new chicken shop." And he said, "Why didn't you call it Chicken Licken?" I said, "Where'd you get the name?" He said, "From the book." He brought me the book. I looked at it. I gave him 300 Rand as a thank you.
That was a lot of money back then.
It was a lot of money, yes. It was a lot of money, but I was grateful that he gave me that idea. We put in the application, and then I needed a head. So a signwriter drew this head on the window. And I said to him, "Mr. Mitchum, can you draw it in scale?" And he did that. I paid him 75 Rand. With 375 Rand, we had a name and a logo.
And now you're a billion rand company, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it's not the money. It's not the money. It's the challenge. I mean, how much money can you spend? How many meals can you eat? You can't eat a lobster every night. It's impossible.
Just on the challenges that you face, no doubt stiff competition from one of your biggest competitors, KFC, who have taken you to court before. And not only that, but also the regulations and finding locations for you to open stores, in particular during the apartheid time in South Africa.
Apartheid was tough. We opened stores in Soweto, but obviously the franchisees were all black in those days in Soweto. Now anybody can open in Soweto. But what was most difficult in 1985 when the UDF was formed, you couldn't deliver chicken into Soweto because those trucks would be hijacked and the chicken would be taken. So we bought 2 old Toyota trucks and bashed them to look like Soweto trucks with a hammer.
Sure.
And we would go in after 6 in the evening and deliver chicken to the stores. And then go out because we knew that the kids were going back home at 6, 7 o'clock. So when we went in with these bashed Toyotas, they thought it was an old man who was maybe delivering something for himself in Soweto. And we kept those shops going. It was tough. Even in Lenasia, I wanted to own the shop in Lenasia, but I couldn't put it in my name. So I put it in a friend of mine's name, an Indian guy from Escort, and he wanted to open in Dundee. So Dundee's shop was in my name. So we did a swap. I helped him, he helped me. And you can get past any law, no matter which government is in place. If there's a will and you want to do it, you do it.
You had a will and a lot of people to support you on the sidelines. You mentioned friends of yours, the guy from Dundee as well as someone else from Soweto. How influential was having the right partnerships in helping establish Chicken Licken into the brand that it is today?
The right people. Even today, if you don't have the right franchisees, you're in big trouble. You need the right people with the right attitude. We even make people write a test to see that they are franchisee compliant before they get on board, because you might be a brilliant person, but you don't like regulations. Then you're not good to be a franchisee. Then you must go and do your own thing, because in a franchise, you've got to follow the rules. And it shouldn't be like that, but it is. The more dictatorial the franchise is, the more successful it is. You've got to buy everything the way we tell you. In our company, the trade-off is discipline, but we take no kickbacks from nobody. No special discounts coming to the company, so you get the best deal you could get. You get things cheaper, but you've got to follow the rules.
Keeping with the discussion regarding franchises, has that been a challenge, finding franchisees who are disciplined and who are keen on living by the rules?
It is a challenge, yes. They've got to have the right mindset, and they've got to want to do it, and they've got to like the food and like the brand when they come in. It's not just another job, because the hours are long. Obviously, they don't work from the morning to closing time, but he should be there at least 8 hours a day, and it's every day. And you might not be cooking the chicken, but you do the paperwork. You might pick up papers when you walk into a store and there's a paper on the floor. So yes, they've got to be dedicated. But what I've seen is when franchisees come, they scrape their money together to open a store. And 3-4 years down the road, when we have our franchisee meetings and you look outside, you see BMWs, Mercedes, 4x4s, so they make money. So we improve their lives. Yes, there is discipline. If you don't follow the rules, I can't help you. But if you follow the rules, you will be successful.
And the entrepreneurial spirit, we know that that's lacking in the South African market, given the fact that we have such a high level of unemployment. What do you feel we need to do to cultivate that a lot more and to have disciplined franchisees like yours?
Young people have got to dream, and they've got to take chances, and they've got to be dedicated. Even if you want to become a hairdresser, for example, you read all the trade magazines on hair, and you look at the products, and you must be so fanatical that you must be prepared to die for what you want to do. If you're prepared to die for anything in life, you will be successful.
That's something that Martin Luther King once said, not so?
Yes.
Let's take a look at your African operations. I understand that you have several stores in countries like Botswana as well as Zambia. What are the regulatory challenges that you have to take on in order to open up stores there?
You won't believe it, but countries outside of South Africa have more regulations than South Africa. And by rights, there shouldn't be so many regulations because they're less sophisticated countries with respect. Nobody outside South Africa has the same high standards as South Africa. But you go to Botswana and you find the German doctors, they have higher standards that in South Africa that you can't maintain. For example, we wanted to take the wings from Brazil to Botswana, and they wouldn't let them in because there was Portuguese writing on the boxes. They wanted English writing, which is almost impossible to change that. So yeah, there are challenges. Because South Africa, the chicken we got here, the other countries don't have.
So how do you overcome some challenges?
Well, in Botswana, we use local chicken, and it's a great challenge. We had to teach people how to cut the chicken, what size chicken has got to be, how to inject the chicken with marinade, and we get by, but it's difficult. And then you find 2-3 times a year they've got no chicken, so we get permits and we import chicken from South Africa.
Has this influenced your decision to enter other markets, maybe further north?
Yes, you can't. We've decided we won't go anywhere unless Rainbow can open a chicken farm in that country, because then we know if the chicken's right, we can trade.
And Rainbow being one of our local chicken producers here in South Africa.
Rainbow has just bought a big chicken operation in Zambia called Zamchick. So now we're quite happy.
This week we speak to George Sombonos, who is the founder of Chicken Licken. And George, just before the break, we were touching on a local chicken producer, Rainbow Chicken, and you mentioned that you won't enter countries that don't have Rainbow as a chicken producer because it just makes the logistics as well as running the business easier. We know that recently in the news as well, we've had issues regarding import tariffs being imposed on chicken dumping, in particular coming from countries like Brazil. Does that impact on your operations at all?
95% of the chicken is local, all from Rainbow, all halal. The only chicken we get outside of South Africa are the XL hot wings, which are special big hot wings. And we do it because there's a shortage of wings and not because we want to buy. But we pay more for those wings than we buy the wings in South Africa. So we're not buying them because they're cheap, we're buying them because we need them.
And that's also a nice deal because it's two South African companies supporting each other.
Yes.
But just on the grain cost, because we know that that's part of the input pressures on the chicken producers locally, that's also something that you must monitor quite closely.
The grain, the soya, those are the biggest cost factors that influence the price of chicken.
I'd like us to touch on Chicken Licken moving out and growing as a business, and in particular this particular branch that we're situated at today on Rivonia Road here in Sandton. That hasn't always been the case. Previously you've tried to enter upmarket areas in northern suburbs like areas in Johannesburg, and you've been told that Chicken Licken is too black.
That's right, that's right. And we battled, and we in most of the shopping centres now, in the Johannesburg area, Durban area, Cape Town, we're just looking at the store in Adderley Street. But it's been a battle. I mean, even up to now, we can't get into Sandton City. They just won't let us in. And when one of my friends asked them why, they said, we will bring the criminal element into that centre. If there is a criminal element, it's already there. But we won't give up. If we can't get into Sandton City, we'll open a drive-through in Sandton. We recently made an offer for a piece of land in Sandton, and we're happy to pay 45 million to buy a piece of land to put a drive-through. That's how serious we are.
So how do you change that kind of mindset within corporate South Africa?
You'll change that mindset as more black people get into those positions, because all those positions are still run by whites, and they have that attitude. It will change. We just got to hang in there, and it will change one day for us.
Is this given the legacy that Chicken Licken has, having started back in the times of apartheid in South Africa in several townships in the country?
That's right. People think of it as a Kasi brand.
Well, Kasi is cool.
Yeah, but the food was not designed for the Kasi. This is a high-spec chicken. The equipment is international standard. For example, our chicken breading that we dip the chicken in, our coleslaw dressing has 3 different types of oil in it. So these are sophisticated recipes I've developed over the years. And if there's anything at Chicken Licken that I don't like, we'll never sell it. We're not going to sell it just for the sake of selling it. Recently, one of our suppliers said, put less oil in your mayo and you'll save money. And I told her, don't mess with the original recipes. Rather charge me, but I'm not putting less oil in my mayo.
Let's touch on that, because when it comes to fast food outlets, we have a lot of nutritionists or people who focus on nutrition, and they have concerns regarding the oil usage when it comes to fatty foods. And what's your response to that, or cultivating healthy eating with regard to takeaway foods?
Well, if you eat fast food 7 days a week, it's not going to be healthy. It's like drinking a half a bottle of whiskey every day. It's also no good for you. But we do strive to make it, if you have it 2 or 3 times a week, as healthy as possible. For example, and we advertise it on our menu boards, on television, on billboards. Our oil has got 0 trans fats, our frying oil. And that already makes it healthy. The best of my knowledge, no other fast food chain in South Africa can boast that their oil has got no trans fats. Our oil's got no trans fats, so at least it makes it a little bit healthier. But eating 6 wings or 8 wings or 10 wings and coleslaw or salsa or even chips, it's not going to affect you. I eat Chicken Licken 2-3 times a week, and I don't have any stomach.
Not at all. Not at all. But I'd like to go back to the advertising. You mentioned that you promote good eating habits as well as the content that you use in your food. And your advertising, there was a point in your career when you didn't believe that advertising would work well to get the Chicken Licken name out there, until you brought Joe Mafela on board.
That's right.
Tell us about that.
Well, we did a link tank where you have people around a table, and we asked people who should advertise the brand, and one housekeeper came and said, Joe Mafela finishing class, good is nice. And I didn't know what good is nice was, and they used to spell it those days, it's goody, S-G-U-D-I, it's nicey, S-N-A-Y-S-I. And we said, fine, we called Joe Mafela, and then we did 3 ads with him. And that was 1989. In 1989, our turnover went up 47% in 1 year. When I went to Rainbow that year, before that, they used to make jokes and tell me that I was Mickey Mouse, I was thin on top. That year, the joke stopped. Nobody has gone up in 1 year 47%. And that was with Joe Mafela. great man, and he helped us until about 98. And then the young kids, Joma Fela meant nothing to them, and we had to change. I paid him for another 2 years, even though he didn't do work for us. We had a deal, and you stick by deals. And by the 2000, the deal was over. And
how much did you pay him?
I was getting a lot of money. In 1998, Joma Fela was getting things for us, but nothing lasts forever. After 9 years, it was time to change.
And how do you do that? Keeping up with the times must be a bit of a challenge for a brand like Chicken Licken, which was established so long ago.
I surround myself with young advertising people with the earrings and the purple hair and the nose rings. And they're creative, and I listen to them. Just like I listen to the designers. We've had the same designers for 20 years. And I listen to them, and we do what they say. And through them, we own some good properties. We own the word soul. We own the word soul food. We own hot wings, which are great words. Soul Sister, Rock My Soul. So we've got 28 trademarks in the soul category. Nobody can own soul except Chicken Licken.
That's worked very well for you, George. What legacy do you hope you leave behind one day when Chicken Licken falls into someone else's hands and you pass on the baton?
That you got to lead from the front. I never expect anybody to do anything that I won't do or can't do. I pick up papers. I expect everybody to pick up papers. The managers, my daughter, executives, the security guard, even at the head office, got into the habit of picking up papers when he sees papers now around him on the ground. So if you set an example, I think that is what you leave behind.
And your key career highlights?
I think Joma Fela, definitely, helped me when I needed help. The soul doctor that we had about 12 years ago, that was another big change. And then, of course, the ads we brought in, where there's a monkey on my back.
Yes, who can forget that?
Nobody. And the best ad I think we've ever made.
Over your position, how important is that strong family ties?
It's important because you learn from that. Even from my grandfather, he used to tell me things that are important to me now. Do this, do that. No shouting from my grandfather. My father would shout at me. And my daughter, I don't shout at her, but I guide her and tell her this is right, this is wrong. She comes with a problem. How do I solve this problem? I let her handle some litigation which makes her harder, and she understands how she'll deal with lawyers and opposition. That's important. But all the time I keep on telling her, no matter how difficult it is, we will prevail.
And the work-life balance, family, work?
I stop working at 6 o'clock. My cell phone doesn't work in my house because there's very bad reception. So after 6 o'clock, only if it's an emergency, somebody would phone my daughter and she would phone the landline. Yeah, you got to stop somewhere.
George, we know that we've got a culture of entrepreneurs who want to develop in an economy like South Africa, but there are lots of challenges to face. What would be your advice or words of wisdom that you could share with an up-and-coming entrepreneur in South Africa?
Well, they've got to be determined. They've got to go to people and ask them for help. Give me advice. Help me. 99% of people, if you go to them, I do it all the time and said, please, can you help me? Help you. I do it all the time. I go to the United States and I go up to people and say, can you help me? This is the problem I have in marketing. And they help me. So you just got to ask and people will help you. But you've got to be determined. You can't give up. As if your life depended on it. Because if you just take a casual approach, whether it's business or athletics or sport, you won't succeed. When I hear a boxer saying, 2 more fights and I will retire, I know he's going to lose the next fight. because he's given up. He wants to retire. You need a fighter that will say, I'll only retire when I'm knocked down. Otherwise, I'll keep on fighting.
So when are you going to retire?
I won't retire. They must probably carry me out of my office.
George, just on the future outlook of Chicken Licken, we've had is good, as good as nice. We've had the Chicken Licken in the next 5 years.
Many more exciting things. You'll see stores in the airports. You'll see drive-thrus in places like Hendrik Potgieter, Sandton City. I think the future is shopping centers and drive-thrus, which are convenient to everybody. And we're happy to fight. And also, we have less stores than our opposition. So we can open more stores. The future is open for us. And I see every time we open, for example, in Eastgate or even here, this is a R1 million store. Where did that money come from? From somebody. So I sometimes feel sorry for our opposition. They're almost sitting like sitting ducks waiting for us to come and take their customers.
And you're doing that, aren't you? George, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you, and thank you so much for sharing your insights with us. This has been Captains of Industry with George Sombonos, who is the founder of Chicken Licken. From myself and the team, we wish you a wonderful evening further. It's bye-bye for now.
Today, we would like to make a toast to a man who changed the course of history. Actually, the history of the court.
To the best rival, who always played like a gentleman.
To the champion, who celebrated each Grand Slam just as the first.
To a man who is full of surprises, both on the court and off the court.
To my son, who never forgot to return the ball.
Let us all make a toast to Roger. Here's to you, my friend.
All the best, Roger.
We all enjoy looking back, reminiscing about those special experiences we captured. At Printworld, we bring back those memories. From personal photos to wall art and more, we take your printing and framing to the next level. In fact, we take the ultimate personal approach by professionally preparing, printing, cutting and mounting each print by hand with the utmost care. Printworld is a family-run business with over 40 years in photographic printing experience and thousands of satisfied customers. As part of our top-notch customer service, we offer our products in custom sizes to ensure that we can accommodate your specific wall space needs. Click on the link below to turn your favorite image into a work of art with Printworld.
Yo, Ebro.
DJ Khaled is on Ebro in the morning. Laura Styles and Rosenberg.
Guess
yes,
what tomorrow is?
What? Talk about it.
It's the biggest album in the game. It's 12 o'clock midnight. What's tomorrow? They seeing this tomorrow? It's whatever.
It's right now. It's
right
forever.
Now. It's the biggest album in the game, my brother. The biggest album in the game. 8 albums in. Who has done it better than me? Nobody. I back up any talk. I got catalog. I got hit records, man. You know who this is. It's DJ Khaled, the Don Dada. Biggest in the game. We the best music. Another one. No, another 2.
I heard about that.
You know, just drop 2 singles at the same time. What is it, Smoothie?
I got smoothies on deck. You want to
Yo, talk about that smoothie,
That's what
Khaled.
I'm about to, because what I'm saying is that finger licking, you need to get one of them mystery drinks.
What's in a mystery drink?
Laura Styles, I want to say
Please.
something. By the way, those are beautiful headphones, and I want you to know this today. This is going to be your biggest interview you ever interviewed in your whole career.
In my entire career.
I'm just keeping it honest.
Now, Khaled, some would say say, Khaled, some would say.
Some would say this, bow down and kneel to greatness. So I answer your question already. I got the answer. That's what whatever they would say, whatever the interview, because that's what y'all do. Tell them to bow down and kneel to greatness. Well, they ain't never do what I do. They wish they could do what I do.
Yo, Khaled, just give us one thing.
Talk to me.
Just hit us with
another one.
And you're a liar. We need your
Oh no, the liar gonna come out when y'all lie. Because y'all lie. Hey, y'all my brothers now. But y'all lie sometimes. But it's all love. I get it, and I'm gonna let you know
when we lie.
You a liar.
So, okay. Would I be lying if I said that interview that we did with you and Saif that day when y'all had a come to Jesus meeting as friends?
It's called classic.
You hear about it a lot? Do people say it?
Of course, it's a classic. It's a soundbite to everybody else's radio show. That's what we provide. You know what I'm saying? When you get DJ Khaled, you get sound bites. You get documentaries. My interviews will play 10 years from now. I ain't regular like these other people. This is DJ Khaled. This is Special Cloth Alert. What you don't know?
I told you he's in a zone though today.
Special Cloth.
I mean, let's keep it honest. This Special Cloth Alert. You know what I'm saying? It's DJ Khaled, man. Top 97. Good morning.
Good morning, Khaled. I changed a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's out.
The album is out.
I'm in rare form right now, man, because I work so hard, and the album is out now. And you notice I never do y'all morning show, not in a disrespectful way.
Yeah, no, you don't.
I really don't like doing morning show.
Khaled, I felt disrespected,
and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Your peoples was like, yo, Ebro's starting to look at us funny.
Nah, and I made it clear to my people, like, yo, put Ebro on the team. I got to do the morning show. They family. They've been down with me from day one. I really don't like doing morning shows because morning shows are built to, how can I say?
Controversy?
I mean, it's not even about, because I could deal with anything. I got the answer for everything. This DJ Khaled.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed.
But you're always about the music.
Yeah, I'm about the music.
And the morning shows tend to be about the bullshit.
Sometimes, sometimes, but we can talk about whatever. I'm cool with it, but I'm just letting you know this will be the biggest interview you ever had, the most views you ever had on this camera.
In our life.
Of course, it's DJ Khaled, man.
How dare you?
They've been waiting for this.
Yo, the form you're in. I've been watching this whole thing. The process was long towards this album.
Yeah,
and it's
purposely.
So you talk about that because I thought it was maybe to come Indian.
Yes,
and Rosenberg, you're Jewish. You guys often, and we've tried to bring together.
Peace in the
you
Middle
guys
East.
showing that hip hop brings that together.
See that right there? You see that?
That's big. That's a big picture right there.
That's real life.
And that's love. But to answer your question is, yeah, I took a long time on purpose. I could have dropped my album anytime. I'm fully loaded. I'm war ready at all times.
Of course.
I have so many records that in my trust me, anybody act up, I'll let one go. Now listen, the reason why I took longer than I usually do, I did it on purpose. I'm tired of dinosaur shit. I'm tired of way people do rollouts and rules and regulations. I never followed a rule and regulation. The door has never been open for me to walk in my whole career. Why I'm going to follow any type of protocol? I've never was accepted like that. I was determined, passionately ripped doors down, took the hinges off, and put the hinges in the fuckboys' hands when they try to stop DJ Khaled. So what I did was I put out more hit records. I challenged radio. I challenged the game. Let me give you They Don't Love You No More, featuring Jigga. Jigga, you know what I'm saying?
Not just Hove, it's Jigga.
Don't play yourself, featuring Jigga. You know what's up. The guy we all love, the guy we respect, the guy that holds the rock up, the guy that we inspired by. DJ Khaled featuring Jigga, okay? That was the, hey, remember me? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Then I dropped Hold You Down, AKA #1 record in the country. #1 in the country, called Plaque on the Wall. RAA, you ever heard of that? Certified, not the fake plaques that people just make. No, the one that says RAA.
Isn't it RIAA?
Excuse me, RA, whatever.
Fuck all
Billboard.
letters, man. You don't need
fuck
all that.
Then drop how many times? Top 10 record in the country, soon to be gold, right? Now I come with 2 singles, Gold Slugs and You Mine. You already know what that is. And then I tell them the album is coming out. It's called Appreciating the Fan, Appreciating the Listener. It's not about the industry. It's not about us, how we care, how things get rolled the fuck out. It's about them people in the streets that love our music. It's about exciting them. I excite my fans. I know they get excited when I drop 2 singles at one time, 2 videos at one time, and boom, 2 ads at one time, 2 #1 across the country at one time. And then I tell them the album is coming out. They excited. They ready to hear the body of work. What I'm trying to tell you is what you want me to do. Drop a single and promote the album for 6 months with a date and drain out and do 100 interviews. And then when the album come out, you're bored? I ain't trying to do that, man. It's called excitement. And that's what the people want is excitement. And I care about the listeners, the fans, the supporters. I'm grateful. I understand why I'm here. I'm here because of them. I'm rich because of them. I'm on Hot 97 because of them. Remember that. Another one.
That's DJ Khaled.
I changed a lot in stores now.
Go get it.
Is it pronounced properly? I changed a lot? Because it really, we always thought it was I changed a lot.
You need the pause.
You smart. Matter of fact, you a genius.
No.
Because you did that perfect.
I practiced. I was practicing.
I'm proud of y'all, man. I'm proud of y'all.
Thank you.
All right, now speaking of
that means
smart,
y'all rock with me. I like that.
Speaking of smart, we gotta get into it, Khaled, because you work on a lot of music. You work on a lot of MMG music.
Absolutely.
Meek Mill yesterday.
Shout out to Meek Mills.
Went on his Instagram, got emotional, and he's catching some heat from it, whether he gives a fuck or not, because of what Wale said in the Breakfast Club interview about Meek Mill brought a pencil to a gunfight with regard to the Drake situation. I think, and let me finish, from the Meek Mill situation, as fans, we have wanted Meek Mill music, and you work on music. That is what you do behind the scenes. A lot of people don't know that you A&R a lot of projects.
Absolutely.
What is the hold up on Meek Mill music?
They ain't no hold up. You know what I'm saying? I know Meek very well. He's in the studio recording all the time, and Meek Mill's a great artist. Every artist have a vision of how they want to promote their music, present their music. Like I just explained to you how I wanted to introduce my album. Every artist have a different vision. Kanye West has a weird, special way of vision of dropping it. And when I say weird, I don't mean disrespectful.
Just
I'm talking about
course.
different, and that's the word I'm using. And I love it. Kanye, one of my favorite artists. Jay-Z got a special way of dropping his music. Drake got a special way of dropping his music. Rose, we all do. Everybody has a way, and I think music is a feeling. You wake up in the morning, and sometimes you change the rollout that you plan. I know I have. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna drop my album last year at this time. I stopped myself like, nah, that's the trick. That's what I'm supposed to do of the industry rules. Nah, I ain't doing that. I'm giving my fans more music. And if I gotta make them wait, I promise you the wait was worth it. You see what I'm saying? Now, when you drop something and they expect something to drop and you drop something later, it shuts all the talk down. Because it was worth it. It's called quality music, my brother. That's all it is. You can't question Meek Mills. Meek Mills is dope. You had him on the show. Y'all praise him all the time.
Yeah.
What, you gonna not praise him today?
Not at all.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying making an example.
But some of his fans are feeling like he's doing this Twitter fingers, this jumping on IG, just talking.
Let's not just say Twitter people. We went on the radio.
No, I said
today.
some of his fans.
No, and us too.
Us as fans.
Us included. We're like, enough with the Instagram. Let's keep it to music. That is how a lot of people felt.
I think my personal and opinions to me don't matter. And I'm gonna give you my opinion. You don't have to like it, or you can like it. I don't think his fans feel that way. I think his fans ride with him, just like my fans ride with me. That's what fans are for. When you ride with somebody, even if they right or wrong, you gotta ride. If Ebro's wrong, and matter of fact, I'm gonna use Ebro as an example.
He's often wrong.
No, not about him being wrong. This station, if somebody did something wrong, if you did something wrong tomorrow, he riding for you.
He's done it before.
Flex is riding for you. I see it all the time. And trust me, you've been wrong. You might have been wrong. He might have been wrong. She might have been wrong. But guess what the team gonna do?
Ride.
We gonna ride.
But okay.
You see what I'm saying?
And we had this conversation today because even when Meek Mill didn't give Funk Flex the record and had us all looking bad, we rode with Flex, but we were honest with the fans, right? That was our fault. We take responsibility for that, but we don't have control because Meek said to Flex, he was giving him a record, it didn't come through. We got to take that L. We took the L. We took the whatever people wanted to say, socials, et cetera, right? Rosenberg, Nicki Minaj, right? I rode with Rosenberg, right? Did I chastise him? Yes. Did I chastise
I'm sure
him in
behind
public?
the scenes,
no,
but,
and in public.
But you still represented like, yo, dog. And guess what? He's still on Hot 97.
Yeah, he's still with us. But see what Meek Mill, what Wale and Meek Mill, Wale says he brought a pencil to a gunfight. We talking about music. We talking about rap beef. Meek Mill jumps up and goes, now you out of MMG.
Well, this is what I have to say about that. That's MMG, right? And I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you don't know, I'm MMG. Rick Ross is We the Best. Ross is MMG. I'm We the Best MMG. Meaning, the example I'm trying to tell you is that we're family.
Right.
When it come down with Ross and Khaled, that's when I say loyalty on another level. And the reason why I said We the Best MMG, it's one team, one family. Meaning, as in, my brother represents my brand like no other, and I represent his brand like no other. And the reason why I'm telling you this, that's a family. You know what I'm saying? And if it's a situation that gets on these mics and somebody talks and not agree on something, man, that's a family. Just know tomorrow morning it's all good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if it's not, a big brother gonna step in and make it all good. That's how it's supposed to be done. It's called family. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta respect family. And it's not even just about rap music. Think about your personal cousin or your family, your brother and sister. We all say something. That's what brothers do.
Yeah.
That's what bosses do. And bosses come and fix that. You know what I'm saying? That's just life. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day guess what they talking about? Success.
Well, that's what we said this morning.
You know what I'm saying? We talking about success.
We still talking about MMG, which is why Ross is like, that's family. We good.
That's right. And that's why I love Ross, because at the end of the day he not gonna fall for the hype. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna come in like a boss and say, Sam MG, don't ever disrespect the empire. In DJ Khaled's word, another one. You see what I'm saying? That's what he said on his gram. I woke up seeing that. I expected that. I ain't call him. I know what he gonna do, because that's a boss. That's a real friend. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking to Meek or Wale about the situation. I don't need to. For what? We got money to get.
But do you ever call and say, let's make these songs, though?
Of course.
While this shit is being talked about, I got this record for you, Meek. What's poppin'?
I mean, anytime I call Meek for a record, it's done right away. You know what I'm saying? I never had a situation where it wasn't. And if it wasn't done right away, ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying? It'll get done later. And if it don't want to get done, it's still cool. You know what I'm saying? I respect people's vibes, energy, and that's why people respect DJ Khaled. I wouldn't be who I am if I was just...
I need this.
It's not about I need. It's called, don't get it twisted. If I call you and I ask you to get on a record, that might help you.
Evidence suggests it does. Those records have helped a lot of people.
No, and the same way that it helps me.
Right.
It depends on what situation. And that's why I always look at every opportunity presented to me. I always overthink the opportunity in a good way, because it's an opportunity. And I never want to mess up an opportunity. Like, for instance, I got an opportunity to come to this morning show. For me not to come over here, that's why I told you, that'd be crazy if I don't show up. Or, if they wanted me up here and I don't come and I can make it that day, I gotta come, because it's an opportunity and it's a platform that y'all giving me to play my music, to promote my album, and to have fun. You know what I'm saying? And for the listeners to see another side of Khaled they've never seen. I'm sure they've seen a lot today they've never seen. Mm-hmm. Because they always see me on Billboard, or they see me on the network.
Or they just hear your voice.
Yeah, and they don't get a chance to hear the personality of me, or Ebro asking some intelligent questions, or you asking me some intelligent questions, or Laura Styles asking me questions. I get a chance to wear my headphones. That's being nationally promoted right now. By the way, in stores, online right now.
And Khaled,
you see what I'm saying? Like,
what are those headphones called again?
8-6 with DJ Khaled. We the best sound. We the best edition. Lambskin leather. You see the gold quality, the craftsmanship.
I'm a big fan.
And the quality of the sound. It's a vibe.
It's a very good sound, Khaled. You showed. I always knew you were a real DJ. It was reinforced when I heard how the headphones sounded. You did a nice job with that.
It took a long time. I could have put the headphone out a lot quicker, but it took a long time because I wanted it to sound a certain way. And if you notice, like when you put it on an iPhone, it's a certain level, but when you put it right here, you know that with an amp you can control the volume on another level, but it's still quality when you turn it up super loud.
Right.
So my sound is accurate it's a real sound, and I made sure of that because
You said your sound. You said your sound was.
I don't know how to say these words right.
Yo, that's a classic. That's going to be a classic. Accurate is out of here forever.
See, y'all gonna catch me on these memes.
Gotta get you. And while we're on it, though, you do have Khaled classic lines.
Yes, absolutely.
I'd like to call them Khaled quotables.
Thank you.
Another one.
Big talk. Big talk.
I've changed.
A major talk.
A lot.
Just know.
You're a liar.
Big talk.
Now that's a liar. It's own shit. Now we've learned accurate. Which is,
Don't forget, say my name.
Yeah, say my name. You smart, of course.
You loyal.
You loyal. You a genius. Don't play yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Don't ever play yourself.
Don't
Don't ever play yourself.
And these are words that just come out naturally.
Now, Cal, I'm going to ask you something right now. I want you to. This is an important question. The most important question I'm going to ask you all day. You know, we talk about this all the time with you. You know that you are a character in hip hop. You're very revered. You're very loved, and you're very amusing. Like you make people laugh, right? People smile.
I'm just being me. I'm not.
But are you aware? That's what I'm saying. How aware are you that you make people laugh?
Well,
naturally,
God has blessed me because I know that I've been put on this earth to make people happy and inspire people and uplift people. That's a beautiful thing. But the only downfall about it is that I really don't have nobody do that for me. So, but it makes me super strong. You know what I'm saying? Because I do know that even if I'm having a bad day, I can come up here and I can make Ebro and y'all laugh and smile. You know what I'm saying? And y'all love my energy. And I'm so grateful for that because that's a blessing.
Yeah.
That people that actually want you around and like your vibe, especially when it come down to making music. So imagine how the artists feel when they recording with me because y'all have to see me in the studio.
I can't imagine that energy.
It's crazy. Let me tell you something, because especially if it's one of my records and I see a vision that they might not see yet.
I can't. And you're painting that picture?
And I'm painting it, and I'm letting it explain the whole movie, and I'm explaining the whole year, actually. Besides the record, I'm telling them what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and the end results is called Billboard plaques. You know what I'm saying? And it always happens. I want you to know, throughout my whole career, from the beginning of my career to right now, DJ Khaled for 10 years straight has hung up a plaque from every record, every project I've dropped off of albums.
How many number ones you got?
I mean, I got 2 to 3 number ones, right? I got 100 top 5s and 100 top 10s. I'm definitely in the Billboard family. You know what I'm saying?
They know you. They know your address well.
My plaques, I have every single, say if I drop 3 singles off an album or 2 singles or 1 single, guaranteed 1 or 2 singles off each album is went platinum or gold or triple platinum. You know what I'm saying? All of them. I haven't missed yet. I told Ebro this the other day, I haven't missed yet, and I'm going to remind people, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? And there's nobody better than me when it comes down to doing what I do. I don't act like nobody. I don't sound like nobody. I'm DJ Khaled.
What's that cloth you cut from?
Special cloth alert. Big bezel alert. Pinky ring. It's special cloth. Look at the fabrics I'm wearing today.
It's luxurious.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
It's only special cloth that could do this. Special cloth is Jigga, Biggie, Tupac, Premier, Pete Rock, Ebro, Laura Style, y'all are Rosenberg, y'all are special cloth.
Thank you.
There's other morning shows, but is it this one?
No.
It's not.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to tell you. We have to embrace our greatness. What you waiting on to embrace it? The other day I heard you talking to Source Magazine. Where the fuck is Rosenberg at? On the top 30. Fuck your magazine. That's what you should have told people. Fuck your magazine. Because where's DJ Khaled on the covers of all magazines? Why they ain't praised DJ Khaled yet? But see, when I was growing up, and I was respecting the game, and I was inspired from Puff Daddy, that I'm inspired to this day, that's my friend, they're gonna praise him. They're going to praise Dr. Dre because he is great, he is amazing, and he deserves it. They're going to praise Quincy Jones. They're going to praise Barry Gordy. Why? Because they deserve it. But what about me? I don't deserve it? I don't have the fucking catalog of fucking wins, fuck your magazine. Bow down and kneel to greatness. The magazines mean nothing. They out of tune. They dinosaurs. Fuck your nominations too. Yes, I've won plenty of awards. You go to my house, you see 4, 5, 6 BET awards guaranteed. You see awards from the local awards to the BMI awards, #1, the Billboard. I get awards all the time. What, you stop giving awards because I keep winning? Are you crazy? I ain't stopping. How you don't give Khaled best collaboration? Who the fuck puts better collaborations than DJ Khaled? You tell me right now, Ebro. You tell me. Tell me. You tell me why Hold You Down or all my other records ain't get no collaboration. You tell me if you so in tune into the fucking culture. All this weak shit, soft shit, industry controls the votes. Fuck that. The people supposed to control the votes. Keep it real with yourself. Keep it honest with the fans. The fans don't know this. They expect us to have fucking rings and trophies because we deserve it. I'm one of the best in the world, man. When Michael Jordan wins all the time, he one of the best. Why? Because he is.
Facts.
I'm talking truth and facts, Ebro. I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying. Tell me when I'm lying. Stop me. Interrupt me.
I will. I would.
I've been sitting here thinking I wanted to throw out a name just so I could hear you go, you're a liar. But I couldn't even come up with one.
You can't. Shout out DJ Nasty in the building. Nasty, you ain't never seen me like this, right?
I like it. I like it. You're talking that talk.
No, because you know what? And don't get twisted. I got love for magazines. No, because right now I got the cover of Complex coming out. Thank you.
Complex is good.
I like Complex.
Fader's good.
Right. Well, Fader hasn't gave me the cover.
They haven't.
I'm confused. And I know the people over there, and I like them. And they some hip hop people.
Rob Stone and them.
And you know, those are good people. They my family. They my friends. I'm confused though.
Because you're a DJ. Because they're a DJ.
That's what I'm saying. How the fuck you ain't got DJ Khaled? One of the best DJs in the world, and you know it. And you know it. Matter of fact, you know my story.
Oh, very well. They know you from coming up to the conventions
and doing all this. They know me from the fucking mud. From the mud. I've been down from the mud. I was there.
Running up to get drops from artists and shit.
I was there when the fight broke out. I was there.
Howard Homecoming.
I was there when Karen swung through the tennis ball and you grabbed the tennis ball. I was there. I was DJing at these shits. I was DJing everywhere in the street. I'm one of the best in the game. How the fuck you ain't giving me the cover? I don't care about the cover. No, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I'm so passionate about it. It's because, you know what? I thought about it the other day. I'm such a great guy. I respect everybody's wins. I get excited. I hang these shits up in my room. Like, my shit is like, I'm hip hop.
You celebrate others.
Yeah, yes. Right. I celebrate. And they deserve it. I would never say they don't deserve it. I'm talking about the people that run these magazines. They're confused. They're in an AC room. They're never in the streets. They're never in the mud. They might have used to be. They think they know what's going on in today's time. They're liars. They need to hire somebody beside them so they can continue being the boss. Real bosses have a team of people that is going to inform them and keep it real so they can be in tune to go check it out. And makes the boss look good at the round table. That's how bosses work. Because you got to be a boss. Sometimes you got to stay behind the scenes and make the power plays. You don't give DJ Khaled the cover. Do you know my story? Are you serious? Do you know the shit I go through? I risk my life every day to do this shit. And you don't acknowledge my greatness? And these people are tripping, man. These people, they tripping. And they can take you any way because I'm war ready. I'm war ready. My music speaks for itself. I put music out. Music is powerful. Nobody can stop hit records. Laura Styles can say, Ebro can say right now, don't play this DJ Khaled record. We don't fuck with him. It can't stop it. I'm not saying he would ever do that.
Never would.
I know that. He supported me from day one in my career. And matter of fact, helped me a lot in my career. I've been on Summer Jam. He believed in my vision and let me go on stage and bring out one of the best summer fucking jam moments in history.
Bro, a few times.
Okay, no, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. You got Jigga, then you got DJ Khaled on Summer Jam. I don't care what you say. I seen all the tapes. I watched them. I seen the crowd move. I seen the energy.
Which is your favorite one that you did on Summer Jam? What's your favorite one?
The one when we broke BMF. Woo! That one, when I brought Cameron out, Barrington Levy, it was just what they call a special vibe. You know how Ebro's strict on that stage.
Woo!
You know that?
I know, I've seen it.
He allowed the ruckus because he knew he had goosebumps.
I remember.
You know, because Ebro usually you won't even have an opportunity to come with a crowd.
No,
I
that
came
night,
with 100
I
people.
remember the crowd. That was the night, Ebro, that me and Syph said, fuck it, and we ran on the stage, too.
But see, Ebro felt the energy backstage.
He did. He couldn't be stopped.
He felt the energy backstage, and that was a moment in my career. And the newspaper, what's y'all's newspaper? New York Times?
New York Times.
They put it front page, am I correct?
Oh, yeah, the picture of
John,
you.
Shout out to John Carroll Monica.
John Carroll Monica, you're smart. You should have been the fucking editor of these fucking magazines. See how quick you put me on the cover? You see what I'm saying?
I don't know if he did that, but yes, they
And
got it right.
His boss was.
They got it right.
They
got it right.
He wrote thank you, he got it right. Why Fader ain't put DJ Khaled on the cover? Why Double XL ain't put me on the cover? They have put me on with the regime of Miami Movement. I will give them that. But come on, it's been 10 years. You ain't showing me no love. What the fuck you waiting for? You want to write about, waiting for me to do something wrong to write about? Man, come on, bro. Man, give the fans, embrace greatness, man. Inspire the next DJ Khaled.
Can you
inspire the young world, the kings and queens? Inspire them, man.
When you're talking about these incredible moments and the accolades that you rightfully deserve, a few weeks ago, the New England Patriots opened their season, and when they do it, they come out with "All I Do Is Win." Talk about the level of
Rosenberg. I make the biggest records in the game. Rosenberg, did you know Obama walked out to my record?
That's right. Yes, that's right.
The president that we all voted for, that we love, I don't know Obama. I feel like I know him. You know why? Because he's great. These fucking magazines, some of these people know my story, and they don't embrace me. Their kids listen to my music. They listen to my music and sing it word for word. Why you hating on me? You ain't got love for me?
Here we go.
No, you see, now you understand these type of music I made. When I made They Don't Love You No More, it was a reason why I made They Don't Love You No More. That's how I was feeling. So I went and got Jigga. I got Jay-Z, man. Who gets this shit? I'm grateful to know him, and that's somebody that I am inspired by. So if I'm in the room with him, I always tell him, thank you for your time. He embraces greatness. He's a real dude. I'm speaking from experience. And I'm a fan. I'm not scared to tell somebody I like their music and I'm a fan. That's why we make music, to have fans. You're number one because you have fans. You have listeners. That's what we do it for. That's all I'm saying, my brother. I know y'all think I'm tripping today.
No.
But
we don't.
Listen, I bugged out just like you are right now. Say, you've seen me bug out.
Yeah, no, trust me. You can go bad sometimes.
Sometimes it's required.
Yeah, I tell him all the time, I got to watch Ebro. I don't know, is he cool today? Like,
you never know.
What's the energy on him? At least I know this because I respect what he does. You see what I'm saying?
But having passion for your work and having passion for people respecting work, I think oftentimes is lost on people who aren't striving for greatness. There's a lot of people who strive to just be in the game.
Right.
There's a lot of people who just, I don't even know what they do.
They strive to have popularity and fame. I strive to be blessed and have greatness and have a long career. Mm-hmm. And we all been in it. We had this conversation the other day. We've been in this game for a minute. We blessed, my brother. Mm-hmm. Rosenberg, you've been in this game for a minute. Laura Stock, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're a new generation of success. God bless you. After you do this morning show, I'm sure one day you're going to be doing the afternoon show. God bless you. Keep working. That's how it works. That's how it works. Ebro, you've been doing this for a long time, right? Why? Because we're winners. There's people that can't make it past their first record. There's people that can't make it past their first air shift. They can't make it through their contracts. Do you understand that? We have. We overcome all odds. We overcome all regimes that come in. Every corporation has a regime that comes in every 3 to 5 years. Always know you will be fired. And those that make it through the storm, just know you great. And when you make it through the storm and you great, you become a boss if you're smart. And you build your own brand and you create your own empire. When you leave here, you're still big. You're still doing your thing. You're still getting money. And you're still getting praised by the people that you left. Because they respect you. That's what you call being great. Longevity. Don't worry about your first week sales. Worry about your fucking 10 years of your career. Some of these artists got it confused. Y'all don't work hard enough. I got people coming to me talking about I work. Work? Boy, I ain't have Instagram. I ain't have Twitter. I ain't have World Star when I came in the game. I had the word of the mouth. When I came in New York, Funk Flex and Cypher and Ebo let me on the radio and let me DJ for 30 minutes. And guess what? I woke the fucking city up. People recorded that show. To this day, they talk about it. I went to Brooklyn at the Omni. They changed that name so many times. I'm DJing the club. They got fucking Rottweilers in the club with bats as security. I'm risking my life to get my name out. The club owner told me, I'll never forget in Brooklyn. This 10 years, this 15 years ago. This is when DMX came out. And the owner of the club said, Khaled, do not play no DMX. I look around, this man must be crazy. I DJ in the club, first thing I did was play 10 DMXs. The biggest fights broke out. It was a riot. I understand why he said it now. But guess what? I wouldn't stop. They said, you see that boy DJ Khaled? We didn't have Instagram or a blog for them to see it. But the word of mouth in the streets talked about it. That's how I came up. Going city to city on pirate radio, giving a beat CD, whatever. That's how it came up. You heard that boy Khaled? That boy Khaled crazy. That boy Khaled got a talk game. That boy Khaled rips any club down. That's how these new artists, they got Instagram, they got the morning show that the minute the interview's done, it's on the motherfucking internet. The biggest promotion. So you got the outlet to be great and you out here thinking you cool? Y'all crazy. When that shit over, you broke. Not me. Anybody been to finger licking yet? What I'm trying to tell you is, how you like my headphones?
How the headphones go?
Amazing. Let me tell you something.
They're great. They're lambskin.
Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is, my music has blessed me because I have a career. I could retire tonight. I'm great. You still gonna be screaming DJ Khaled. You still gonna be hearing I'm recurrent records all day.
They keep playing.
That's what they call it in the business, recurrence. That's what he has lots of.
They reoccur.
That's what I'm trying to tell you is that I'm great. All I do is win gets licensed every single day. You ever heard of Theo Sedemeyer? It's my lawyer.
I've heard. He's a very big lawyer. Probably the biggest in the business.
Biggest in the game. What I'm trying to tell you is, every day he emails me, do you approve this movie? Do you approve this sports channel? Of course I do. I'm not the guy that's denying nothing.
No, that sounds good.
So, Khaled, can we have a brief producer talk?
Can't wait.
My guy.
Can't take that.
There's confusion oftentimes in hip-hop because you have people who program beats.
Right.
Who think they're
Some
producers.
Of them. Yeah.
Some of them. You have people who can play instruments who think they're producers.
Right.
And then there are people who are producers that can also do all of those things.
Right.
And then there are people who are producers that can't do any of those things, but they know how to make a hit song.
Right.
You, sir, can program the beats.
I know how to program beats. I know how to produce the full thing. You know what I'm saying? And now...
all the way to the mix down, to the arrangement. To
everything. Now, don't get it twisted. I have a team. And I praise my team. I'm not like these other guys that hide their team. That's why I always promote and I'll give them credits on all my records.
Who is your team?
I got Lee on the beats. I got Nasty beat makers. He produced All I Do Is Win with me.
Congratulations.
He grew up with me from day one. I used to make beats in his garage. Nasty could tell you right now, I'm nasty on the MPC, nasty on the turntables. So is he.
Do you believe in that confusion, right? Because
Ben Billions, the Runners. I got a lot of teams. But
Quincy Jones didn't, I don't believe, played an instrument on Thriller.
So basically,
but he organized everyone.
Basically, this is what it is, right? A producer gets the job done and makes the record come to light, and 90% of the creative process. Because on my records, I can speak for my records, that's all my vibes. From like if I pick a beat, sometimes I hear a beat, I just hear the melody, I change the drums. I need the drums, I hate them. Let's do new drums. If it's writing, it might be me and a writer come up like, you mine, that's my talk. You mine. That's my talk that I sing in the shower to my lady. Like, you understand what I'm trying to tell you? These are things, and I come to artists and I present to the artists ideas. Every record has a different story. So I come with the artist's idea, and they either love it, and if they love it, they contribute to it, they make it 10 times bigger. Producers get the job done. If it's from getting a beat maker with you in there, sometimes I gotta call a guitarist in, a keyboard player in. Sometimes I gotta call a guy that plays the flute. I tell them sometimes what to play out my mouth. I wanted to go, That's producing. It's getting played. You know what I'm saying? That's writing. You know what I'm saying? That's putting a masterpiece together. Let me ask you this. If it was that easy, how come these people can't make the records I make? The artists that's on my records always want the records for themselves. That's how great they are. You see what I'm saying? And you ever want a hit record, come to me. I'll give you one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to come to me and you experience the best sound vibration. Every record has a situation. When I started in the game, I was a full beat maker. Beat Novocaine. That's when I made the records for Joe Crack, Ludacris, Fabulous. You know what I'm saying? I ask these people, they see me actually, program, sample. That was when I was in the Beat Novocaine era. I had a sound, it was real dramatic, you know what I'm saying, with hard drums and a lot of synths. That was my sound. The bigger I got, you know what I'm saying, when the game changed, like with no more vinyl, they had Serato. Well, producing changed. They made Logic. They made Fruity Loops. It's called Too Easy. It's called you tell the computer what to program. That's why you see everybody as a producer and a DJ now. But it takes a great producer like me to tell them sounds is garbage. They're fake. Don't fall for the trap. Let's go with these sounds. Let's do this. Oh shit, this beat you presented me is dope. Give me that. Watch what I do. Reformat it, put the artists on it, put the ideas on it. Boom. I'm not taking your producer credit. We produce this together now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a real dude. Some people hide them. I don't.
Do you believe, and the reason I took you down that journey, do you believe that lack of understanding in the game is...
They don't know what you do.
No, of course, the new generation.
Or these people who sleep on you, the cats who don't give you the credit, they don't understand what you do.
And that's why I'm on, and that's why Ebro's bringing this up to answer questions. That's him being a great jock. And he knows because I think Ebro produces too. I seen Ebro in the studio. Everybody, some people are just special and gifted. Like, I'm a super great A&R too. I'm a super great executive too. You know why artists love me? Because I'm an artist and I also know the game on the business. I make records, I find records, I put records out. I'm a machine. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Not everybody can do them 3 steps.
No.
Some people can just be the artist.
Yeah.
I can put it out for you. Ebro knows, I have meetings here all the time. You see what I'm saying? That's it's called being a boss. Like, people, I'm not gonna come in here unless the groundwork is done. I'm not crazy. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of artists is not educated. And that's what I mean. I came up in a special cloth alert time. You see what I'm saying?
Khaled.
Yes, sir.
Quotables.
Biggest in the game.
You smart.
Big.
You loyal.
Loyal.
Huge.
Cal, when you said to that girl in the video, say my name, and she says back to you,
did
you say, yeah, you said my name, but not quite right?
No, listen, so let me tell you what happened. It's so crazy because we shooting a video in LA, and I'm telling Gil Green I need some beautiful girls because I have an idea that I want to talk to a girl intimate. So she got to be beautiful. So he had a bunch of girls on the set, no disrespect to them, we picked and they were pretty, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't this is DJ Khaled. We gotta do this big, right? So we quickly finding through Instagrams, and Instagrams are liars too. Jesus, that Instagram is a liar, man. So no, it's the most lying thing I've ever seen in my life. With the, I don't know what y'all do from the side. Take a picture and it looks amazing, and you meet them in person, you're like, what the fuck? That make us that powerful? Now, I've never seen nothing like it in my life.
I know. It's
just
bonkers.
crazy.
It's bonkers.
It's crazy.
No,
An
it's
iPhone is like a
crazy.
computer. You can edit everything. I've seen women edit the shit.
I
out
never
of
knew what
photos.
makeup was till Instagram.
But it's not even makeup, Khaled. It's like you have
It's
it's a
filters.
baby Photoshop in there.
That shouldn't do that because they're gonna be met in person one day. It's crazy.
I know.
So boom. The problem is
So you find some girls on
we
Instagram.
found her on Instagram. She flew in like that night. We picked her, and she's a pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know her. I met her on set.
Right, of course.
So when I said say my name and she said a name like that, I was like, this girl can't speak English. I don't think. No, I got love for her. And
Of course, I
No,
know.
I want to make sure because I would never disrespect. Because
No, I know.
she's a superstar now. And what I'm saying is, I like this though. Because it's like shows the worldness in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, DJ Khaled, I'm like, I like that. Because she might be Arabic, Spanish.
We don't know. You can't quite tell.
Chinese.
We don't know.
We don't know. I don't know, right? But I'm like, that's dope. This is going to be dope. and the thing is that, you know, this wasn't like a practice run. I just took it, it was like 1-2 takes.
Did you know people would respond to it strongly?
I knew it was going to be exciting. I didn't know they was going to take it to that next level.
We took it, and every time the song played,
Yeah, it's
we would
huge,
play
it's
the
huge.
audio.
and we go ziz.
Yeah.
Yo, man, listen.
Another one.
He's changed.
That's right.
A lot. The album is out right now. Features include
Man, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Chris Brown, Future, Rick Ross, Big Sean, John Legend, Jadakiss, Future, Yo Gotti, French Montana, Meek Millie, Trick Daddy, Ace Hood, Movado. The list goes on. Featuring your favorite artists.
Welcome to Banking 101. To open an account, visit your nearest branch during office hours. Bring your identity document and proof of address. Wait for your physical card to be delivered and transact only once you've activated it at an ATM. To make a purchase, remember to always have your physical card with you. To pay someone electronically, you'll need their account number, the name of their bank, account type, and their branch code. Changes to your account and limits can be made in branch or by calling the call center during office hours.
Welcome to Real-Time Live Assist. My name is Zama. Follow my cursor as I guide you through the process.
To keep track of your budget and spending, ensure to keep all your monthly bank statements. Visit your nearest branch to get them stamped. Remember to keep all original physical receipts and warranties, in case you need them later. Your interest rates and any additional benefits are fixed according to your account type. This concludes Banking 101.
You can bank the way you've always banked, or you can bank with Discovery Bank. The future of banking, now.
Balloons are deflating. Guess they look lifeless like me. We miss you on your side of the bed. Still got your things here, and they stare at me like souvenirs. Don't wanna let you out my head. Just like the day that I met you, the day I thought forever. Say that you love me, but that'll last forever. It's cold outside, like when you walked on my life. Why you walked on my life? I get like this every time. On these days that feel like you and me. heartbreak anniversary. 'Cause I remember every time. On these days I feel like you and me. Heartbreak anniversary. Do you ever think of me? Oh, do you think of me? Yeah. I'm building my hopes up like presents unopened till this day. I still see the messages you read. I'm foolishly patient. Can't get past the taste of your lips. Don't wanna let you out my head. Just like the day that I met you, the day I thought forever. Say that you love me, but that'll last forever. It's cold outside, like when you walked on my life. Why you walked on my life? I get like this every time. On these days I feel like you and me. Heartbreak anniversary. 'Cause I get like this every time. On these days I feel like you and me. Heartbreak anniversary. Do you ever think of me?
All right, let's get it. Y'all give me the thumbs up when we What's good, everybody? Hello. Good to see you guys. It is Saturday. I've been losing track of days since this whole quarantine has happened. I hope that everyone is alive and well, staying safe, washing your hands, keeping a social distance from people. I'm saying that as my brother is sitting like 3 or 4 feet away from me. But this is my big brother, JR, y'all. And hey, everybody, my name is Will. I'm going to be singing a couple songs on guitar today. But yeah, my name is Will Gittins. I'm about to sing a couple songs and just vibe with y'all. So I'm doing this amazing cause, United Way of Greater America, of Greater Atlanta. I don't know why Atlanta and America sounds the same to me. I'm sorry, y'all. But they're doing this amazing cause where they're raising money for the COVID with people and families that really need it. So there's going to be a link that's attached to these lives. So if you guys want to donate on behalf of us, this will be amazing. We're going to donate ourselves. And yeah, let's get through this together. Woo! This is a song of ours called Just Chill. Hey, come over. There ain't nobody else but me here, baby, come over. I've had you on my mind, wanna spend a little time with you, baby, come over. Don't mean to come off like I'm thirsty, but baby, I'm yearning for you. Oh, for you. Baby, come through, come through. You don't even have to take your clothes off, girl, I swear. Is it cool if we lay right here all night? Girl, we can just chill. You can call me whenever you want me, and we can just chill. However you need me, it can be easy. We can just, you ain't gotta go nowhere. You ain't gotta go nowhere. We can just chill. You ain't gotta go nowhere. Girl, you can just, we can be best friends. I can show you my friends. You can tell me all your problems. Every time we begin to have a conversation, you just sit and talk for hours. Oh, I love spending time with you. Girl, we can watch a movie or two. We can go outside, look up at the stars. Or I can take you to the moon. Baby, I'm through. You don't have to worry about a thing, oh girl, I swear. Is it cool? Is it cool if I touch you right there on that? Girl, we can just chill. You can call me whenever you want me, and we can just chill. However you need me, it can be easy. We can just, you ain't gotta go nowhere. You ain't gotta go nowhere. We can just chill. You ain't gotta go nowhere, girl. I love when you come over with your all white huaraches with them black leggings on. Girl, you got me. Everything about you makes me go crazy. And I've been thinking maybe, girl, we can just chill. Boy, we can just chill. We can just, you ain't gotta go nowhere. You ain't gotta go nowhere. Oh, girl, we can just chill. Baby, you can call me if you wanna reach me like impossible, yeah. Oh, we can just, you ain't gotta go nowhere. Girl, 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 we can just chill. Yeah, that was awesome. So yeah, that was called Just Chill. Like I said, y'all, the link is down below if you guys want to donate. United Way, shout out to you guys. This is an amazing cause, and I hope that you guys raise as much money as you need for these other families in need. And anyone who's watching this right now, we are all in a very weird time. Everyone is in need in certain ways. You know what I'm saying? So praying for you guys, and I hope that we all get through this. You know, prayers up. I'll sing a song. It's a songy song that songs songy. This song is called A Day With You. I'm gonna play it in a lower key than normal. Alright. Back to love. And I know it gets hard, 'cause distance is the worst part. And I hate that you're far from me now, 'cause I would travel the world just to see you smile, girl. And I would swim across the ocean to feel one touch of your skin. You may call me a fool, but there's nothing I won't do to spend the day with you. A day with you. Yeah. Every day it gets harder to see your face. I fall from a helicopter, don't care what it costs, 'cause you'll be worth it when you're in my arms. And I know it gets hard,
just to see you smile, girl. And I would swim across the ocean to for one touch of your skin. You may call me a fool, but there's nothing I won't do to spend the day with you. I know it gets dark, yeah, and we both get lonely. They say that absence makes the heart grow fonder. I can't help but wonder if you still got love for me, girl. 'Cause I would travel the world just to see you smile, girl. And I would swim across the ocean to feel one touch of your skin. You may call me a fool, but there's nothing I won't do. There's nothing I won't do. There's nothing I won't do to spend a day with you. A day with you. And the crowd goes wild. I'm just kidding. Thank you guys. That song is our most popular song. We dropped that in 2016. That's so crazy, man. We've came so far from dropping music since 2016. I can't wait for you guys to hear some of the newer music that we're dropping soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Hey, you cool cats and kittens. Hey, man. Like in life, if you ever need a scapegoat, it's Carol Baskin's fault. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, if you guys want to click the link or copy the link and go donate to this amazing cause, United Way of Greater Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You guys are turning up for the culture. We love you guys. I heard that you settled down, that you found a man and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. I guess he gave you things I couldn't give to you. Oh, friend, why are you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from the light. I hope not to turn out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I hope you see my face, that you be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Don't forget me, I'm back. I'll remember you said sometimes it lasts to love, sometimes it hurts instead. 'Cause you know how the time flies. Only yesterday was the time of our lives. We were born and raised in the summer haze, bound by the surprise of our glory days. Blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I hope you see my face, that you be reminded that for me it isn't over.
close instead. Oh, that was really nice. Yeah, Diana. Hello, everyone. You know I love you guys. I can't see the phone right now, but I know you guys are there, and I hope you're enjoying this. Donate to the cause. Or else you get these paws. I'm just kidding. But yeah, if you guys are on these streaming platforms, some of you guys know me from my covers. Some of y'all just from me from either a Justin Bieber cover that I've been doing recently that's been going crazy. Shout out to all the love and people that's been discovering me from that. But my brother and I, we're from Trinidad and Tobago, and we're independent artists, and we put out music independently, so it's really hard for us to be heard on the major platforms. But you guys listening to the music and sharing it with your friends is so important for us, and it helps us more than you know. So go listen to the music and check it out. And yeah, the link clicked right there. It's not the link to my music, it's a link to donate to this cause. But I'm just plugging my music, because if you guys are on this live stream and you're hearing me and you like my voice, you will like our records. So yeah, I'm gonna just sing a couple more songs for y'all. What's something what do you want to do, Sterling? Oh, we can do Swim Good. Big trunk on your Lincoln tie car, ain't it? Big enough to take these broken hearts and put them in it. Now I'm rolling round the boulevard, trunk leaning. Hey, and every time the cops pull me over, they don't ever see them. They never see them. And I got this black suit on, roaming around like I'm ready for a funeral. 4 more miles till the road runs out. 'Cause I'm about to drive to the ocean. I'ma try and swim from something bigger than me. I kick off my shoes and swim good, and swim good. Take off this suit and swim good, and swim good. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's a pretty big trunk on your way to Wake City, yeah. Memory foam, I'm sitting on stage heated. I would put tints on my windows, but what's the difference? 'Cause I feel like a ghost, no Swayze. Ever since I lost my baby, I got this black suit on, hey, roaming around like I'm ready for a funeral. 1 more mile till the road runs out, 'cause I'm about to drive to the ocean. Hey, I'ma try and swim from something bigger than me. I kick off my shoes and swim good, swim good. Kick off this suit and swim good, swim good. I'm going up, don't try stopping me. I'm going up, don't try saving. No fear, no fear. The waves are washing me down. I'm about to drown to the ocean. I'ma try and swim from something bigger than me. I kick off my shoes and swim good, swim good. Take off this suit This is the sultry sounds of. I'm just playing. Yo, guys, I hope you guys are staying indoors, staying safe. Indoors. Shout out to all my SpongeBob lovers out there. You know what I'm saying? Only real gangsters listen to SpongeBob. But United Way, thank you for this opportunity to use my platform to raise awareness and to raise money for your amazing cause. So shout out to you guys. Thank you for having me be a part of this. And I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as these other people are. But yeah, continue to donate. Whatever you have, you know what I'm saying? No matter what the amount is, it all helps. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in need right now. More than just toilet paper. It's a lot of things we all need. So yeah, give what you can. Oh, we bust that sleeve. That scene though. So I wrote this song after being left on scene to a fine lady in the DMs. I sent her a message, probably to just tell her how beautiful she is, and she left me on scene, and so I wrote a song about it, and my brother produced it, and it's actually doing really well. So thank you for listening to Scene as well, also Scene. So yeah, this is Scene. Where's the Scene? Zine. Really? Oh yeah, so it's it just Alright. So yeah, what's funny is that we be producing these songs. Sterling produced a song, he's never played it live, so we gonna figure it out, but it's gonna be a vibe nonetheless. Shout out to anyone that's ever been left on scene. Yeah. Oh. Hey. Are you wanting some attention? I'm trying to give that to you, but damn, you make it hard to do. Oh baby, I got what you're missing, but you won't let me try to prove that I can be the one for you. Right. So that hot girl summer turn cold. Now the leaves are falling and you need someone to hold, and I know your DMs on swole, but you still alone. I try to play cool, baby. Try to shoot my shot, but you left me on scene. Send a couple messages you ain't never see. Ooh, dang, little baby, so mean. Try to shoot my shot, but you left me on scene. Try to shoot my shot, but you left me on scene. And I don't wanna hear it, it's your fault that you. I know you're so tired of the nonsense. I know you see my likes, you see my comments. Why you acting for ghosts for no reason? Yeah, you got me in my feelings. Now that hot girl summer turn cold. Now the leaves are falling and you need someone to hold, and I know your DMs on swole, but you still alone. I try to play cool, baby. Try to shoot my shot, but you left me on scene. Send a couple messages you ain't never see. Ooh, yeah, dang, little baby, so mean. Try to shoot my shot, but you left me on scene. Try to shoot my shot, but you left me on scene. And I don't wanna hear it, it's your fault that you love. Try to shoot my shot, but you left me on scene. Why, babe? And I don't wanna hear it, it's your fault that you're lonely. Yeah. What a jam. What a jam. Quarantine. I know, right? It's like I'm over here busting out the sweet jams with my brother and I can't hear anyone applaud. But if you guys are seeing me right now, I hope you're entertained. Shout out to Sharp Agencies for putting this together. And shout out to United Way of Greater Atlanta. Yeah, we probably sing one more tune and then call it. But you guys have been awesome. I hope that this has made your quarantine and social distancing a little bit better. Trying to add some joy and positive vibes to your regular Saturday, since every day is pretty regular. Oh yeah, if you guys have any questions too, let me know. I can't read them, but somebody could tell me what the questions are asking, and I will answer them. My phone, like the stuff at the bottom is like probably gonna be hard to click because of my phone be acting up. So I don't know if it's even working. I know the live's working. It's just like the actual. Oh, okay. But yeah. Were there any? Oh, whoa. Yeah, we can. Let's do it low key. Yeah. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Come on, y'all, it's bobsled time. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Say people, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I rise up this morning, birds to the rising sun. 3 little birds pitched by my doorstep. They were singing sweet songs with melodies pure and true. Oh, this is my message to you. So people, don't worry about a thing, yeah. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. People, don't worry about a thing, yeah. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. So I rose up this morning, smile to the rising sun. 3 little birds pitched by my doorstep. They were singing sweet songs with melodies pure and true. Oh, this is my message to you. One more time. So people, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Say people, don't worry about a thing. Oh, every little thing is gonna be alright. Every little thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Woo! All right, y'all. That's pretty much all we have, unless they have questions right now. I love you guys too. Yeah, like this is my brother. People think we're twins. All right, I love you guys. I love you guys. Huge shout out. I can't thank them enough and shout them out enough. United Way of Greater Atlanta. This is amazing cause.
Check them out.
Yeah, even after this live, y'all, just go click on their page. and go give to the cause, you know, and help out families. And even just like in general, man, if there's people in your small circles that are really going through it, so just check on people and let's help each other through this. We're all in this together, and we'll all get out of this together. Check on your musician friends, especially. Yes, and your bartender friends. I gotta check my barber friends too. You know what I'm saying? Cause brother's looking kind of rough, but it's cool. I'm still cute though. I love you guys. Hope you have a rest of your day. Wow. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And yeah, just stay healthy. Shout out to Chester and Sharp. It's agencies, right? Or just Sharp Creative Agencies. Bro, that's a legitimate name, man. But shout out to Sharp. Appreciate the opportunity. Love you guys. Have a good rest of your week. Good luck for December for setting up the cameras and getting everything, the lights. Even though I don't need the lights because I shine bright like a diamond. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Peace, blessings, and cats and kittens. Very nice. Really?
Die krag van natuurlike bestanddele. Deurdrink met olyfekstrak vir natuurlik bevochtigde vel en versterk deur 'n onweerstaanbare vars geur. Palmolive Naturals. Bath Essentials.
Alright, let's get it. Y'all give me the thumbs up when we What's good, everybody? Hello. Good to see you guys. It is Saturday. I've been losing track of days since this whole quarantine has happened. I hope that everyone is alive and well, staying safe, washing your hands, keeping a social distance from people. I'm saying that as my brother is sitting like 3 or 4 feet away from me. But this is my big brother, JR, y'all. And hey, everybody, my name is Will. I'm going to be singing a couple songs on guitar today. But yeah, my name is Will Gittins. I'm about to sing a couple songs and just vibe with y'all. So I'm doing this amazing cause, United Way of Greater America, of Greater Atlanta. I don't know why Atlanta and America sounds the same to me. I'm sorry, y'all. But they're doing this amazing cause where they're raising money for the COVID with people and families that really need it. So there's going to be a link that's attached to these lives. So if you guys want to donate on behalf of us, this will be amazing. We're going to donate ourselves. And yeah, let's get through this together. Woo. This is a song of ours called Just Chill. Come over. There ain't nobody else but me here, baby. Come over. I've had you on my mind, wanna spend a little time with you, baby. Come over. Don't mean to come off like I'm thirsty, but baby, I'm yearning for you. Oh, for you. Baby, come through, come through. You don't even have to take your clothes off, girl, I swear. Is it cool if we lay right here all night? Girl, we can just chill. You can call me whenever you want me, and we can just chill. However you need me, it can be easy. We can just, you ain't gotta go nowhere. You ain't gotta go nowhere. We can just chill. You ain't gotta go nowhere. Girl, you can just, we can be best friends. I can show you my friends. You can tell me all your problems. Every time we begin to have a conversation, you just sit and talk for hours. Oh, I love spending time with you. Girl, we can watch a movie or two. We can go outside, look up at the stars, or I can take you to the moon. Baby, I'm through. You don't have to worry about a thing, oh girl, I swear. Is it cool if I touch you you right there on that. Girl, we can just chill. You can call me whenever you want me, and we can just chill. However you need me, it can be easy. We can just, you ain't gotta go nowhere. You ain't gotta go nowhere. We can just chill. You ain't gotta go nowhere, girl. I love when you come over with your all white huaraches with them black leggings on. Girl, you got me. Everything about you makes me go crazy. And I've been thinking maybe, girl, we can just chill. Boy, we can just chill. We can just, you ain't gotta go nowhere. You ain't gotta go nowhere. Oh, girl, we can just chill. Baby, you can call me if you wanna reach me like impossible, yeah. Oh, we can just, you ain't gotta go nowhere. Girl, 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 we can just chill. Yeah, that was awesome. So yeah, that was called Just Chill. Like I said, y'all, the link is down below if you guys want to donate. United Way, shout out to you guys. This is an amazing cause, and I hope that you guys raise as much money as you need for these other families in need. And anyone who's watching this right now, we are all in a very weird time. Everyone is in need in certain ways. You know what I'm saying? So praying for you guys, and I hope that we all get through this. You know, prayers up. I'll sing a song. It's a songy song that sounds songy. This song is called A Day With You. I'm gonna play it in a lower key than normal. Alright. Back to love. And I know it gets hard, 'cause distance is the worst part. And I hate that you're far from me now, 'cause I would travel the world just to see you smile, girl. And I would swim across the ocean to feel one touch of your skin. You may call me a fool, but there's nothing I won't do to spend the day with you. A day with you. Yeah. Every day it gets harder face. I fall from a helicopter. Don't care what it costs, 'cause it'll be worth it when you're in my arms. And I know it gets hard, 'cause distance is the worst part. And I hate that you're far from me now,
just to see you smile, girl. And I would swim across the ocean to for one touch of your skin. You may call me a fool, but there's nothing I won't do to spend the day with you. I know it gets dark, yeah, and we both get lonely. They say that absence makes the heart grow fonder. I can't help but wonder if you still got love for me, girl. 'Cause I would travel the world just to see you smile, girl. And I would swim across the ocean to feel one touch of your skin. You may call me a fool, but there's nothing I won't do. There's nothing I won't do. There's nothing I won't do to spend the day with you. A day with you. And the crowd goes wild. I'm just kidding. Thank you guys. That song is our most popular song. We dropped that in 2016. That's so crazy, man. We've came so far from dropping music since 2016. I can't wait for you guys to hear some of the newer music that we're dropping soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Hey, you cool cats and kittens. Hey, man. Like in life, if you ever need a scapegoat, it's Carol Baskin's fault. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, if you guys want to click the link or copy the link and go donate to this amazing cause, United Way of Greater Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You guys are turning up for the culture. We love you guys. I heard that you settled down, that you found a man and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. I guess he gave you things I couldn't give to you. Oh, friend, why are you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from the light. I hope not to turn out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I hope you see my face, that you be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Don't forget me, I'm back. I'll remember you said sometimes it lasts to love, sometimes it hurts instead. 'Cause you know how the time flies. Only yesterday was the time of our lives. We were born and raised in the summer haze, bound by the surprise of our glory days. Blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I hope you see my face, that you be reminded that for me it isn't over.
sometimes it hurts instead. Oh, that was really nice. Yeah, Diana. Hello, everyone. You know I love you guys. I can't see the phone right now, but I know you guys are there, and I hope you're enjoying this. Donate to the cause. Or else you get these paws. I'm just kidding. But yeah, if you guys are on these streaming platforms, some of you guys know me from my covers. Some of y'all just from me from either a Justin Bieber cover that I've been doing recently that's been going crazy. Shout out to all the love and people that's been discovering me from that. But my brother and I, we're from Trinidad and Tobago, and we're independent artists, and we put out music independently, so it's really hard for us to be heard on the major platforms. But you guys listening to the music and sharing it with your friends is so important for us, and it helps us more than you know. So go listen to the music and check it out. And yeah, the link clicked right there. It's not the link to my music, it's a link to donate to this cause. But I'm just plugging my music, because if you guys are on this live stream and you're hearing me and you like my voice, you will like our records. So yeah, I'm gonna just sing a couple more songs for y'all. What's something what do you want to do, Sterling? Oh, we can do Swim Good. Pretty big trunk on your Lincoln tie car, ain't it? Big enough to take these broken hearts and put them in it. Now I'm rolling round the boulevard, trunk leaning. Hey, and every time the cops pull me over, they don't ever see them. They never see them. And I got this black suit on, roaming around like I'm ready for a funeral. 4 more miles till the road runs out. 'Cause I'm about to drive to the ocean. I'ma try and swim from something bigger than me. I kick off my shoes and swim good, and swim good. Take off this suit and swim good, and swim good. Down, 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 down. There's a pretty big trunk on your way to Wake City, yeah. Memory foam, I'm sitting on stage heated. I would put tints on my windows, but what's the difference? 'Cause I feel like a ghost, no Swayze. Ever since I lost my baby, I got this black suit on, hey. Roaming around like I'm ready for a funeral. 1 more mile till the road runs out. 'Cause I'm about to drive to the ocean, hey. I'ma try and swim from something bigger than me. I kick off my shoes and swim good, swim good. Kick off this suit and swim good, swim good. I'm going up, don't try stopping me. I'm going up, don't try saving. No fear, no fear. The waves are washing me down. 'Cause I'm about to drown to the ocean. I'ma try and swim from something bigger than me. I kick off my shoes, swim good, swim good. Take off this suit, swim good, swim good. 'Cause I'm about to drown to yeah. This is the sultry sounds of. I'm just playing. Yo, guys, I hope you guys are staying indoors, staying safe. Indoors. Shout out to all my SpongeBob lovers out there. You know what I'm saying? Only real gangsters listen to SpongeBob. But United Way, thank you for this opportunity to use my platform to raise awareness and to raise money for your amazing cause. So shout out to you guys. Thank you for having me be a part of this. And I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as these other people are. But yeah, continue to donate whatever you have, you know what I'm saying? No matter what the amount is, it all helps. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in need right now. More than just toilet paper. It's a lot of things we all need. So yeah, give what you can. Oh, we bust that sleep, that scene though. So I wrote this song after being left on scene to a fine lady in the DMs. I sent her something, a message, probably to just tell her how beautiful she is, and she left me on scene, and so I wrote a song about it, and my brother produced it, and it's actually doing really well. So
thank you for listening to Scene.
Thank you for listening to Scene as well, also Scene. So yeah, this is Scene. Where's the Scene? Zine. Really? Oh yeah, so it's it just alright. So yeah, what's funny is that we be producing these songs. Sterling produced a song, he's never played it live, so we gonna figure it out, but it's gonna be a vibe nonetheless. Shout out to anyone that's ever been left on scene. Yeah. Oh. Hey. Are you wanting some attention? I'm trying to give that to you, but then you make it hard to do. Oh baby, I got what you're missing, but you won't let me try to prove that I can be the one for you. Right. So that hot girl summer turn cold. Now the leaves are falling and you need someone to hold, and I know your DMs on swole, but you still alone. I try to play cool, baby. Try to shoot my shot, but you left me on scene. Send a couple messages you ain't never seen. Ooh, dang, little baby, so mean. Try to shoot my shot, but you left me on scene. Try to shoot my shot, but you left me on scene. And I don't wanna hear it, it's your fault that you. I know you're so tired of the nonsense. I know you see my likes, you see my comments. Why you acting for ghosts for no reason? Yeah, you got me in my feelings. Now that hot girl summer turned cold. Now the leaves are falling and you need someone to hold, and I know your DMs on swole, but you still alone. I try to play cool, baby. Try to shoot my shot, but you left me on scene. Send a couple messages you ain't never seen. Ooh, yeah, dang, little baby, so mean. Try to shoot my shot, but you left me on scene. Try to shoot my shot, but you left me on scene. And I don't wanna hear it, it's your fault that you love. Try to shoot my shot, but you left me on scene. Why, babe? And I don't wanna hear it, it's your fault that you're lonely. What a jam. What a jam. Quarantine. I know, right? It's like I'm over here busting out the sweet jams with my brother, and I can't hear anyone applaud. But if you guys are seeing me right now, I hope you're entertained. Shout out to Sharp Agencies for putting this together. And shout out to United Way of Greater Atlanta. Yeah, we probably sing one more tune and then call it. But you guys have been awesome. I hope that this has made your quarantine and social distancing a little bit better. Trying to add some joy and positive vibes to your regular Saturday, since every day is pretty regular. Oh yeah, if you guys have any questions too, let me know. I can't read them, but somebody could tell me what the questions are asking, and I will answer them. My phone, like the stuff at the bottom is like probably gonna be hard to click because of my phone be acting up. So I don't know if it's even working. I know the live's working. It's just like the actual. Oh, okay. But yeah. Were there any? Oh, whoa. Yeah, we can. Let's do it low key. Yeah. Feely rhythm, feely rhyme. Come on, y'all, it's bobsled time. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Say people, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I rise up this morning, birds to the rising sun. 3 little birds pitched by my doorstep. They were singing sweet songs with melodies pure and true. Oh, this is my message to you. So people, don't worry about a thing, yeah. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. People, don't worry about a thing, yeah. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. So I rose up this morning, smile to the rising sun. 3 little birds pitched by my doorstep. They were singing sweet songs with melodies pure and true. Oh, this is my message to you. One more time. So people, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Say people, don't worry about a thing. Oh, every little thing is gonna be alright. Every little thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Woo! All right, y'all. That's pretty much all we have, unless they have questions right now.
Anybody have anything to say?
I love you guys too. Yeah, like this is my brother. People think we're twins. All right, I love you guys. I love you guys. Huge shout out. I can't thank them enough and shout them out enough. United Way of Greater Atlanta. This is amazing cause.
Check them out.
Yeah, even after this live, y'all, just go go click on their page and go give to the cause, and help out families. And even just like in general, man, if there's people in your small circles that are really going through it, so just check on people and let's help each other through this. We're all in this together, and we'll all get out of this together. Check on your musician friends, especially. Yes, and your bartender friends. I gotta check my barber friends too. You know what I'm saying? Cause brother's looking kind of rough, but it's cool. I'm still cute though. I love you guys. Hope you have a rest of your day. Wow. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And yeah, just stay healthy. Shout out to Chester and Sharp. It's agencies, right? Or just Sharp Creative Agencies. Bro, that's a legitimate name, man. But shout out to Sharp. Appreciate the opportunity. Love you guys. Have a good rest of your week. Good luck for December for setting up the cameras and getting everything, the lights. Even though I don't need the lights because I shine bright like a diamond. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Peace, blessings, and cats and kittens. Really?
Call us on 0860 20 21 22 or visit absa.co.za to move to Absa Insurance today. That's Africanacity.
Gee my je top, iets lekker en chop, whatever stukkie bos. Wanneer kom geen skraap weg, gee my net een top. Wanneer kom ballons rock met, die lach is welcome to South Africa.
Steady! When you come to South Africa, the most beautifulest place in the world, we come together to spread our heritage from now all through the year. Corruption is all around us, and poverty is just getting
up. Chop, whatever stukkie bos. Wanneer kom geen skraap weg, gee my net een top. Wanneer kom ballons rock met, die lach is welcome to South Africa.
While we learn more and more of our culture, and being proud of our heritage, the clubs are singing and dancing with memories of the Cape as it used to be. Firelight is ready to go now. The chops has been marinating. The top is still for the special bright day. And Eskom can't switch the fire on.
Eskom se push gee my je top, iets lekker en chop, whatever stukkie bos. Wanneer kom geen skraap weg, gee my net een top. Wanneer kom ballons rock met, die lach is welcome to South Africa. Gee my je top, iets lekker en chop, whatever stukkie bos. Wanneer kom geen skraap weg, gee my net een top. Wanneer kom ballons rock met, die lach is welcome to South Africa.
Hey, my bro, did you put on the rice? It's loud in at 6. My bro.
This is one of the richest towns in South Africa, located 50 kilometers east of Cape Town. Counting the cents is the last thing residents of Stellenbosch have to do, but even they cash in on Shoprite's claim of being the most affordable retailer. Just down the road from the store lie the offices of the retail guru who turned Shoprite into Africa's largest grocer. His name is Dr. Whitey Basson. It's almost 2 years since he retired from Shoprite after 20 years of service. His departure is described as one of the best timed exits ever, as he pocketed about 1.8 billion rand when he sold his Shoprite shares shortly after. Nowadays, life is a lot less stressful than the days he used to manage hundreds and thousands of workers across 15 countries in Africa. Dr. Basson, once again, thank you very much for the time that you have given us this afternoon. What do you keep yourself busy with lately since you stepped down from Shoprite as CEO?
Phoebe, first of all, my name is Whitey, not Dr. Basson, as you saw on the board. But thank you for calling me Dr. Basson. I feel very honored and very much more capable today. I basically try and help young guys in town. I help a lot of students with MBAs and lots of areas of that. For the rest, I look at investments with people that I can contribute to, either in the form of sharing some thoughts or getting the money or investing in their companies if it's good enough. But I keep pretty busy and I run my family's affairs from here.
And how is that?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I lose money like we all lose money in South Africa from time to time, but overall, I'm confident. I'm happy that the economy is never as bad as people say.
When you say that the economy is not as bad as they say, I mean, obviously, the ones that are saying that it's bad are looking at the fact that growth has been stagnant for many years, are looking at the fact that unemployment has been rising for many years, and are looking at the fact that investments are not coming into this country as fast as they could be. So where are you seeing the glimmer of hope?
South Africa has a history of high and low and negatives and positive growth for a long time. So growth is a function in time. It's not a long-term view unless the investments don't come into the country. So I think I would rather concentrate to say, I think a lot of investments can come into the country and will come into the country because the country's got unbelievable potential. If it can be spent properly, if it can be managed properly, if we have the right people at the head of whatever they may be to manage that investment. I see no reason why companies like SAA or Eskom, etc., should fall out of the bus. I think it's purely a function of, and I don't want to insult anybody, but right from the top to the bottom, the good people are not given the chance to run it properly.
I think he's your friend. He is there on your wall. You guys are in a gown graduating together. Dr. Johan Rupert has once been quoted as saying that the current president has never called him or spoken to him about the current state of the economy and as business what is needed. Has President Ramaphosa spoken with you?
I've spoken to him a few times, but you can see on the board there's also the current Minister of Finance, because we got our honorary doctorates. It's the same day from Dr. Rupert, so we're both guilty in Dr. Rupert's regime out on the situation. I have no problems with the current president. I think he's trying his utmost and his damnedest to run a good country. I have a problem that you will never be able to get your policies through to the grassroots level where people can get jobs, which is one of our major problems, unless the whole system in the middle is properly defined. Now, I can tell you I have been involved in resuscitating 2 or 3 virtually all bankrupt companies in my life. The first job I did at Checkers was to tear up 60% of the paper that was distributed every day. It was nonsense, absolute nonsense. Now, whatever President Ramaphosa says about the top, unless he gets the structures right, from issuing driver's licenses to getting workman's compensation properly right, that the whole system is greased properly and running properly, it's not going to be in my lifetime or his lifetime when the people on the ground will benefit.
at the heart of this is the fact that things are tough economically, and also the fact that society, or South African society, is so unequal in terms of the haves and the have-nots. Quite a number of policies being put on the table to address that, like, for instance, the issue of land and expropriation without compensation. What do you make of that? And especially as a farmer, as someone who's got skin in the game, some of these policies to address.
The advice I can give you is, please, if you want to make money, have a better life, don't take a farm. Rather take a share in ShopRite or some other place, because it is not the most profitable investment in South Africa. So the whole farming thing is an emotional situation, but it's not economically very well thought out. If you look at the statistics on how well farmers perform, except that a lot of them have increases in their land value, it's not something which I would say to none of my children are going to become farmers. They will run farms with people, etc. But certainly I said, make sure that you have your back door covered with some other income. So that is the situation. The situation in terms of the vast disagreement with difference between income levels and asset levels is a function of South Africa, not alone. It's a function of many countries of the world. Ours stands out, but one of the main functions of capitalism, or capitalism, which I believe in, is that you have to have equity and wealth somewhere to invest. Now, if I have enough money, I can give it away to 50 people or 100 people or 500 people and say, okay, I've now done that, which I do from time to time. I'm not saying it's wrong. But I can also use that same money to increase the size of my dam's wall by 1.5 meters and give jobs to between 90 and 120 people, as we discussed. Now, those are the critical elements. In this building that you sit here, there's a lot of people with lots of money. But you think that their money goes into buying chewing gum for themselves, etc.? They employ people. I use all my life in ShopRite. I used all my money that I got in salaries, that small salary that they paid me at the time. They should have paid me more, but that's between you and me. I used that to invest into businesses where I could employ people. I think I personally employed something like 700 people out of my salary that I got from ShopRite or dividends, not out of farming operations or anything else. It's a double-edged sword as to what is a fine balance between distribution and not distribution. I know it looks terrible on the sidewalk when a bloke stands there, hasn't got a roof over his head, but shouldn't we all just contribute to get roofs over our heads? Should we not take the money that I told you just now? I don't want to mention which government, which said there's how many billions of rands available for infrastructure development, that's hesitant to have it, and get all the people houses. I have personally tried for my own people that work on the farm, 4 or 5 people that have been with me for 10 years where I live, not even a farm, but a small holding. I still haven't got the sites. I said, please just give me sites that I can build my people homes, give the chance to them. I will give them the houses to them, but that they can live there. But the system, somehow or another, the system just doesn't give land to say, have freehold. They don't want the farm, they don't want anything. They are quite happy with their jobs, but they want their children to live near them. Their children live 500 miles away from them and they come and work here in my house as a domestic. Now I say, those things must be looked at and say, are there enough plots for the Whitey Besons and the other people in the world that maybe can afford to buy 4 plots and build a decent house for his people, just to get it done? Now that's the problem with our economy, as I said to you. Are the people good enough that service the generators at Eskom, or aren't they good enough? How can you have a blackout the one day and the next day say, oh, it's working? I mean, how do you explain that? I can't explain to my children. It's a shortage of coal, was the generator not switched on? What the hell happened?
I think many of us are trying to figure that out, including the task teams and the numerous of experts and individuals. Well, hopefully they'll tell us as soon as that rescue plan for Eskom really gets underway. But in your view, you said that the balance is difficult though. How can one go about addressing it?
There is no value and there's no logic in saying the two of us. No, maybe you have a lot of money. I was going to say the two of us split half.
No, maybe I want some of your money.
But there's the only way to solve the problems to create jobs. Now we must take away the area that prevents it from getting to the actual job. Should it take a week to get a license? Should it take 3 years to get a license? And 120 people sit out there. Now you talk about executives earning money, and I earned a lot of money, and I worked very hard for it. But my shareholders, I paid a lot into the pensions of the civil servants into dividends from Shoprite because they were big investors. So I don't feel too bad about it. They got more out of it than me. But I think what you need is to say, how many of your senior executives do you maintain in this country? My salary in dollar terms for dollar-based companies was peanuts. I had offers out of 3 major groups in the Western world for double, 3 times my salary. Read what the people earn. There's my personal assistant or CEO that's working with me now. I stopped him from going to Switzerland. He could have got double his salary that he earned in South Africa. He was offered a job over the mail, if you can call that, flown there. And I said, no, please, we need capable people for you to grow the cake so that more people can eat out of the cake. Not to divide the cake and we finish it and that's Friday afternoon. And that's the mistake. Well, that's the difference I have with people that says, ooh, we complain. Stop the complaints. Just let us say, those are the areas that we need to address and address them. Finish them off.
But let's bring it back to ShopRite. Let's come to Africa right now. I mean, in your days, we used to speak about how, champagne was being popped there in Angola, and times were good, The rest of Africa has always been a very difficult place to navigate. It looks like it's a lot more difficult for ShopRite to do so now. Would you say that that's a fair assessment?
Well, first let me tell you, of all the countries that, and I'm not on ShopRite's boards and I don't listen to all the theories and facts about it because I'm busy with my own life. So I said, I'm trying to make friends. The only countries that ShopRite really had problems with was Nigeria and Angola. Now Angola has gone through that stage 1,000 times, but now put it in comparison. How good or how bad is Angola? I had a chat yesterday to Chris de Visa. I said, take Namibia and take Angola and draw yourself 2 lines and say, what is the difference between those 2 countries? How many people live in Angola? How many people live in Namibia? Angola pumps, I don't know, 100,000 barrels of oil a day still. I was going to check it on the internet, but there's a couple of 100,000 barrels. Even at $60, they're the world's number 2 or number 3 diamond producer. They've got, I don't know what percentage, but by far the mass of water in Africa. Namibia runs an economy where there's X number of ShopRites and Checkers branches and runs it very well. The country is very well managed, there's very little crime, etc. So they have ups and downs with a small base that they have to make their money from. Why cannot Angola get to that same stage? So it's purely a situation of what went wrong in Angola, that they're short of foreign currency. But they're the 3rd largest economy in Africa. Now why would you think on the long term that they won't recover? I think this new president's doing a good job. He's trying his best. I in fact said to them, I'll take them side bets, he'll get it sorted out shortly, that money will be more freely available. I was there 6 weeks ago with my son to just go and have a look at the country. And I was impressed. There weren't poor people. There were Mont Blanc pens in the shopping centers and fancy watches, and people were buying them. So yes, there's a problem in terms of foreign currency that you get at. And then there's obviously this, when they call it hyperinflation, there's a format of accountancy which I'm glad that I qualified as a chartered accountant before all these IFRS and 5s, etc. came, because it makes no sense to me revalue something, and then you have to write it down, one through the P&L and the other one not, and that's all technical. So there's a lot of technical things which is all, what's its name. But the company will grow.
So you're not too worried about the situation
I'm
in
not
Angola
worried.
now?
Nigeria, I'm not sure, because I don't know the situation that well in Nigeria. But Nigeria is either, depends who's the Prime Minister, who's the President of South Africa, is either the biggest or the second largest economy in Africa.
And Zimbabwe?
Zimbabwe needs time, but I think Zimbabwe is probably the land, or the, what's its name, the country with the highest upside potential of all the countries close to us, by
Based
far.
on? Based on?
Based on the fact that it was always there. It was the number one agricultural country in the world.
The breadbasket,
some
essentially.
35 years ago. So what has changed? The land is the same. It was badly managed. It was badly managed by a president who had a different agenda.
So you think there's a possibility that this new president, even though he still comes from the same party, ZANU-PF, that there's a possibility that if President Emmerson Mnangagwa does the things, he can, return Zimbabwe to his former glory?
Well, I don't know him. I've never met him. And I don't know how smart he is. I'll have to play a game of cards against him to see if he's what his style is. But if he doesn't, there's something wrong with him. Because he's been dealt a hand which is bad at this stage, but I mean he has got a country that's been there now. There's nothing in the world that says you can't change it.
Let's bring it to South Africa now. You spoke a bit about, buying a ShopRite share. Have you seen the share price lately?
No, I think the share prices were too high. So first of all, you saw that correction. You saw PEs at 23s and 25s, which then expects you to have a growth of 15% plus, which is literally impossible for the medium to short term. So that was the correction. But if you ask me where they're standing at the moment, then I can say to you that there's, in ShopRite, from what I hear, and I don't have the facts, they're doing very well in South Africa. They're not unhappy with their sales growth. They're growing market share, etc., etc. When I walk down the street and I see how many people are shopping and the money that they pay for shoes, I'm sure there's a lot of money still around, maybe in a vault or somewhere, but there's enough money
under
around.
the mattress.
The difference in retailing will be that I think it will be stronger with internet sales.
You've been known as keeping a very close watch on their numbers and their recovery and how it comes across in the whole market. Are you still doing that? And what are those numbers saying in terms of market share?
I do not follow the day-to-day businesses of any retailer at the moment. I said I want to take off for 2 years or so just to get sane for a change. But I think Pick n Pay went through, in my days, the same problems as what ShopRite had. You have a complete change of management, and you have the Steinhoff saga on the sideline. You have lots of people leaving, lots of people retiring. One wants to work with Whitey, the other one doesn't want to work with Whitey, he wants to work with Peter. The chairman is all over the show. So that is a time cycle in a business. But what I can tell you is that I know the stores of ShopRite. I know the people that work on the floor. They're talented and good people. I never employed anybody, made a point of it, that was not capable of doing a good job. So those things will come right. So if the rest of the world dumps, then okay, we will go down that curve a bit. But long term, it's an inherently very good company. I know, I started it.
Steinhoff, as you raised it, what were your thoughts December 2017 when, like the rest of South Africa, in fact the rest of the world, that bombshell dropped of that alleged accounting fraud then that has since been proven?
I don't know if it's been proven, but I mean...
The PwC forensic report
I haven't got a copy yet, so Mr. Jooste hasn't got a copy, I haven't got a copy, so I just
I wonder if he wants one, but nonetheless, so what was your view?
I'd love to read it, because I once used to work for PwC. I'm really not sure if that case will ever come before court in its entirety, and what happened there. Nobody's shown me anything that says Jooste stole money. he was a difficult person, I think. We didn't get on well, or I didn't like him very much when I was nearly forced into a merger. But that's personalities. Only when I looked at his business afterwards, because when Christo discussed the deal, I thought, no, this is not something that I'd like to be associated with.
What was it that made you uncomfortable?
It was just badly run shops. There were no retailers. It's like modern boards, 55 accountants. We must have one white, one black, one female, one male, one Indian, whatever it is. But they don't have to have experience on retail. It's just the structure is wrong for retail companies. So I walk into a store and I can see the bananas are rotten, or there's not sugar on the shelf, or this Millie Meal packet is not available, that's the #1 seller, etc. So I was very uncomfortable when I looked at the shoe business which they bought. I don't like shoe businesses because I can't remember one from my youth. That's still.
Techie Town?
No, I'm talking Techie Town, yeah. I'm talking all Pep stores had a lot of them. I used to work for Pep stores. I used to run that company in '74.
Because when the Steinhoff deal first came on the table, the Steinhoff-Shoprite merger first came on the table, then it didn't go ahead the first time around, and there was views in the market that it was because you were against it. Was that the reason it didn't go ahead?
Obviously that was against it, yeah.
And then the second time when
you think I would have in favor of it, I could find no financial figures that, despite all the reports, I could find no financial figures, and I had 2 people working on it for me that could prove to me that it's a good investment. So I never invested in them. The return on equity at that stage was worked out for me by the people that do my shares. It was like something 5 point something, and the cost of debt was something like 8 point something. Now, if you can't deduct 8 from 5, you should retire like I did. I just said the sums don't work, it's the wrong way around. So
is that the reason why then, when the deal went through the second time around, I mean, the timing of your exit and the selling of your ShopRite shares, I'm just wondering if there was a connection to say that with that deal going ahead, you're out?
No, the deal wasn't, the original deal was that it would have been like the Pepco deal. We would have sold all our shares to Steinhoff and taken Steinhoff shares with whatever preference. I said, over my dead body, I've got lots of people. I built the company up with 7 stores to 2,500, and I'm dead against it, and I tried to stop the deal, whichever means I had in my possession. The second deal that Christo put to me was, he says that you always said you want to have it listed, and now I will only sell my shares together with a PIC to Steinhoff, but your guys can stay in the listed ShopRite vehicle. So you will have a different controlling shareholder, but the company would stay the same. Now, I can't fight with anybody, and he's a good friend of mine, if he says, I want to sell my shares. I mean, he can sell his shares to whoever he wishes to. And I said, but you know, I know you very well, and I actually wanted to retire 24 months before that, because I was tired of the things that I've just told you about, red tape and nonsense to get something done. I said, Christo, I cannot sit at a board where I feel uncomfortable with. You must remember at that stage, Steinhoff would have had Jooste as their CEO, which effectively would have been the guy who calls the shots down to ShopRite, because he was the major shareholder. Now, Christo never called shots down to ShopRite for various reasons. One of the reasons, we were very good friends. He's a brilliant guy, corporately wise, but he knows nothing about retailing, and I shouldn't say that on television, but he's a nice guy. But he, okay, so what? He's a very nice, and he recognized his strengths and his weaknesses. So there was no interference on the way that the company was run. Management ran the company in a very responsible way. I had very good standards that had to be maintained, and he was happy with them. When he looked at the numbers, that came up nicely to him.
You say that you left retail to get a bit of a break and get your sanity again, but if there was a call from the market that you make a comeback to retail formally, perhaps in the form of the chairperson of ShopRite, is this something that you would consider?
You know, I think I had the first call like one day after the bubble burst out of New York, from very good investors, or very big investors, and I said, now, there's just nothing in it for me except to destroy me, because it's like going back into the ring for a boxer for the second time. In ShopRite, I said the same when people asked me, a lot of the investors said to me, would you not want to rejoin the board, or what's his name, I said, no, I don't want to do that at this stage. I don't want to even have a conflict of interest with Krista and myself. And quite frankly, I don't think that I would fit into resurrecting something which probably needs different strengths or different capabilities. So right now, I'm much more content that I work 3 days a week. I don't play golf enough. In fact, I haven't played for about 6 weeks. But I feel much more comfortable here. If a situation, however, arises that the people that I dearly love, and remember that I started with 1,500 people, there are now 130,000 people, and they still come and visit me, and they still phone me, etc. If there's a possibility that those people will be harmed, or that the company would falter, then I regard it as my duty that I will stand with the people.
So what do you think it means?
I think it's the third eye sun.
And the nature surrounding it too?
Yeah, and the shark.
Yes. I do like the mirrors on it as well. Should we go?
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Umi. Welcome to my set. Thank you so much for being here with me, for choosing to watch this video. I'm grateful for you. Before I get to singing, I have this little ritual where I like to breathe with the crowd, so I want to guide you in a meditation. All you have to do is close your eyes and breathe with me. So just listen to the sound of my voice and the sound of the sound bowl. Relax and breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in again slowly, filling your stomach and your chest. And breathe out, releasing any resistant energy. And our last breath together, breathe in love, breathe in joy, breathe in abundance. Hold it. And breathe out. Thank you for being here. So, without further ado, let's get started. Follow me. Let's go to the backyard. Welcome to the Tribe House. Hello. So, this is my beautiful band. We have Aisha over here on the drums, we have Sarah on the keys, and we have Mia on the guitar. And all of us are gonna sing, play for you some originals, some covers. We're gonna do some new songs, some old songs. I'm excited for you. Let me just get set up real quick. So the first song I'm gonna be singing for you is called Introspection. It's the latest song off my project. I hope you enjoy. Pretty girl, pity hurts. Know you walk across a fine line. Your pretty curls had your pretty pearls. No, I'm thinking like, why I'm so afraid to fight back. I got a lot of shit to unpack. I never write back. I take it's my bad. I shouldn't take it in. I try to go within. Wish the thoughts would go away. My God, my mind be floating farther away. I felt so far. See all the truth I couldn't face. I thought I knew it. Told myself I couldn't face. I wouldn't face you. It's all in my mind. It's only emotion. Just look for a sign and swim into the ocean. See what you find, can never define. Allow the divine to alter your courses. Yeah, I'm so afraid to fight back. I got a lot of shit to unpack. I never write back. I take it's my bad. I shouldn't take it in. I try to go within. Wish the thoughts would go away. My God, my mind be floating farther away. I felt so far. See all the truth I couldn't face. I felt like knew myself I couldn't face. I wouldn't face. Wish the thoughts would go away. Oh, wish the thoughts would go away now. Floating farther away. I'm floating farther away now. All the truth I couldn't face. Oh, 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 oh. For myself I couldn't face. I wouldn't face you. Was introspection. This next song I'm gonna sing for you is called Open Up. We came up with a little groove for the song. Open Up's all about opening up your heart chakra, so I hope this song opens that up for you. I shouldn't lie to you. It wouldn't be nice to you if I wasn't being myself. Why I'm so scared of myself. I couldn't fight the truth. I wasn't getting over you. I shouldn't run from the bad times, 'cause don't let go of what's in front of me. The pain in my soul is making it hard to breathe, and I should've known that I'm still the old me. See my journey onward. So I didn't mean to break your trust. I didn't mean to make this tough. I'm scared I'm gonna pass you up. Maybe all I need is a hug. No, I never mean to fuck it up. Maybe I just need to open up. No more goodbyes. I'm scared to make you cry. Can't look you in the eye. I pray for peace and light. If I shouldn't lie, I'm scared that says I hate you so nice. I hate you so nice, guys. Don't let go of what's in front of me. The pain in my soul is making it hard to breathe, and I should've known that I'm still the old me. See my journey onward. So I didn't mean to break your trust. I didn't mean to make this tough. I'm scared I'm gonna pass you up. I really wanna show you love. Maybe who I be is enough. Maybe all I need is a hug. See, no, I never mean to fuck it up. Maybe I just need to open up, yeah. Open up, open up. I really wanna open up for you. I really wanna open up for you. Na 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 na, yeah. Na 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 na. That was Open Up. I love that little groove we came up with. So this next song I'm gonna sing for you is a throwback. Those last two songs were off my newest EP, Introspection. You could stream it everywhere. This next song is called Butterfly. I wrote this song about not knowing what exactly I wanted to do with my life, but feeling like I needed to impress people or meet people's expectations. So if you feel that way, I dedicate this song for you, and I hope this serves as a reminder that everything is gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be okay. This is Butterfly. Butterfly, butterfly, where you gonna go tonight? Wish I was just like you, maybe then you take me high. Away from it all again. Away from my troubles and my sins. Away from the fears inside. Away from the tears I try to hide away. 'Cause I just wanna make you smile. But see, I know that'll take a while. 'Cause I'm trying to find myself. I just wanna make you proud, but I think that I'm running out of time to figure it out. Butterfly, butterfly, take me on your wings and fly. Oh, I wish I was just like you. Maybe then I see the light, and I could be free again. Yeah, free from my troubles and my sins, free from the fears inside, and free from the fears I try to hide away. 'Cause I just wanna make you smile, but see, I know that'll take a while. 'Cause I'm trying to find myself, and I just wanna make you proud, but I think that I'm running out of time to figure it out, to figure it out. So that was Butterfly. I love that song. What's the next song I said? Breathe. Ah, okay. So this next song I'm gonna sing for you is called Breathe. I love this song. This song I wrote as a reminder to myself to breathe through moments of negativity, moments of darkness, that your breath is your most powerful connection to your inner self and to the world around you. So if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling dark, breathe through it. I hope this song can raise your vibrations. This is Breathe. I hope you enjoy. If I gave you more of me, would you give me more of you? Or will I be someone you knew? I know you're used to being used. I guess this is suicidal. Why you so suicidal? And is it my fault when you cry though? Is it my fault that you lie though? 'Cause I know you need the drugs to see the light, to feel the life inside your veins. The drugs to feel alive, to reassure yourself you're sane. So I know that. To breathe, it hurts to breathe it in. And I know when it hurts to breathe, I'll help you breathe in. I know you're trying your best to stay afloat, yeah. I can tell it's harder for you than me. I know, yeah. I don't wanna seem so insensitive to you. So I just need to find my way to tell myself myself, I know you need the drugs to find the meaning in the pain. The drugs to feel alive, to breathe. Assure yourself you're sane, so I know. And I know that it hurts to breathe, it hurts to breathe it in. And I know when it hurts to breathe, I'll help you breathe it in. See, it's you you're fighting, and is the pain subsiding? You're staring at yourself in the mirror, and seeing that things don't change. Cause when it hurts to breathe, I'll help you breathe it in. Nice. So that was Breathe. This next song, I'm gonna sing for you, is called Happy Again. This song brings me a lot of joy. I hope it brings you joy as well. I love this song because it's one of the first songs I ever released. It has a special place in my heart. Yeah, it's a very special song, so I hope you feel the vibrations. This is Happy Again. I wanna be happy again. I wanna fly. I wanna live. I wanna breathe. I wanna smile again. Oh, I wanna run. I wanna learn. Wanna grow with you. Oh, I wanna see me happy. Every time I wanna cry, I see the light inside of you. And every night I hurt inside, but somehow I will make it through. Cause I wanna be happy again. I wanna fly. Cause I wanna be happy again. Oh. I wanna be happy again. I wanna fly. I wanna live and I wanna breathe and I wanna smile again. Oh, I wanna run. I wanna learn. I wanna grow with you. Oh, I wanna see you happy. No, I wanna see me happy. See, I wanna see me happy. I wanna see me happy. Cause I wanna see me happy. I love that song. It makes me happy every time I sing it. And yes to the shaker. Yes, Aisha. Next song is Mother, right? Okay, beautiful. So this next song I'm going to sing for you is called Mother. I think this is the perfect place to sing it. We're in nature. Mother is a song I wrote in dedication to Mother Earth. I wrote it at a time when I was feeling unsure about the state of the world, but since writing the song, I feel a lot more hopeful. And so I hope that this song can bring you hope and bring you joy and remind you that it's good to give love to Mother Earth. She loves us back. So this is Mother. Sarah, take it away.
Talk to the sun and moon, wait for the rendezvous. Try not to punish you. How you try to justify the reasons you put inside. It's me and the world night. Yeah. See how you try to say we all gotta stay. Oh, ooh, it's getting warmer outside. Just a desert of water, a sacrifice. You don't have to die. True. Ooh, you giving birth to a light, just a testament. Why do I have to fight? Sure, just a part of life. Hey, mama, don't you cry anymore. No, you just can't fight. And you saw I'm immortal, and you just a light in your core. Oh, yeah. See why we treat this life like we daily should go from the soul. Just to drive my Mercedes, cathartic, and all the earth should be waiting on you. On you, I've given you life. You within my pride. I sit at your side, and you've taken mine. You look in my eyes, the rivers I've cried, the path that I've paved, you've passed me by. And it's getting warmer outside, just a desert of water, a sacrifice. You don't have to die, true, yeah. And ooh, you giving birth to a light, just a testament. Why do I have to fight? Sure, just a part of life. Oh, mama, don't you cry anymore. No, you just can't fight, and you saw I'm immortal, and you just light in your core. Why we treat this life like we daily should go from the soul, just to drive my Mercedes, cathartic, and all the stars should be waiting on you, and on you, you, na 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 na, and you, yeah, na 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 na.
Pretty. I love that. So that was Mother. I hope you enjoyed. This next song I'm going to sing for you is a cover. This is one of our favorite songs to cover. We have so much fun, so I hope you have fun with us. This is Just Friends by Music Soul Child. Let's get it. Nice. It goes like this.
Girl, I know this might seem strange, but let me know if I'm out of order for stepping to you this way. See, I've been watching you for a while, and I just wanna let you know that I'm really feeling your smile. 'Cause I had to know your name and leave you with my number, and I hope that you would call me someday. And if you want, you can give me yours too. And if you don't, well, I am mad at you. We can still be cool.
Cause I'm not trying to pressure you. I just can't stop thinking about you. And you ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend. See, I just wanna know your name. Maybe sometime we can hook up or hang out, or we can just chill. And damn, I'm surprised that you called. Cause by the way you walked away, I thought I was gonna see you no more. And you didn't wanna give me your name. I thought that you were digging me and wasn't digging me, no. But anyways, what you doing tonight? I'll probably be with my peeps. If it's cool with you, maybe we'll swing back. And you can just chill with us, or you can just chill with me. Long as you're comfortable and you feel secure when you're with me. Cause I'm not trying to press you. Can't stop thinking about you. And you ain't even really gotta be my boyfriend. See, I just wanna know your name. Maybe sometime we can hook up or hang out, or we can just chill. Take it away, band. Nice. Okay, I just want to do me and Aisha. Okay, ready? 5, 6. I'm not trying to pressure you. I just can't stop thinking about you. And you ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend. Cause I just wanna know your name. Maybe sometime we can hook up or hang out, or we can just chill. Yeah, yeah. We can just chill. We can just chill. So you and me, baby. You and me, baby. We can just be friends. Yeah. See, we can just be friends. Nice. That was just Friends. I hope you enjoyed. I love that song. We have so much fun. So before I go on to the next song, I think this is a good time for us to recenter our energy. So let's take a few breaths together. Sarah, can you just play me like a pretty chord? Oh, that's a pretty chord. So everyone watching, close your eyes and I'm gonna guide you in a meditation. You don't have to do much, just listen to the sound of my voice. So relax and breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in again, filling your stomach and then your chest. Hold it. And breathe out. Let's breathe in again. Love, joy, abundance. And breathe out any resistance, anything you're holding on to, let it go. In our last breath, breathe in fully. Thank you for being here. And breathe out fully. You are appreciated. I appreciate you. That was nice. So this next song is called Where I Wander. I wrote this song about releasing tension, negativity in myself, so I hope that you enjoy. This is Where I Wander. No smoking in the house, saw you running out in my head. My patience running thin, gotta go within my shell. No more time to loosen up yourself. No need to keep fighting for yourself. You must take precaution in this hell. You were given options where to sail. So open waters, where I wander. I clear the chakras, send me higher. Feels amazing. You should treat your daughter like she matters with some kind of loving. I'm prim and proper, a showstopper. Feed your fascination now. I know you take time with your feelings. I wanna help out with the healing of boy. It wouldn't be right to be leaving. I never pick sides, but I'm cheering for you, boy. There's no more time to loosen up yourself. No need to keep fighting for your doubt. So you must take precaution in this out. You were given options where to sail. So open waters where I wander. Clear the chakra, send me higher. Feels amazing. You should treat your daughter like she matters with some kind of loving. I'm prim and proper, a showstopper. Feed your fascination now. That was really pretty. I love that song. So the next song I'm going to sing for you is a song called Remember Me. I wrote this song about nostalgia. I wrote this song about reflecting on somebody that you love. So if you feel nostalgic about somebody, this song's for you. Just remember me. Wrote you a letter. Now that I'm here without you, I hope that you're better. Hope that you found someone new. 'Cause I'm getting older, I know that I've changed, and I can't go back now, nothing's the same. But I won't forget how you called my name when I was afraid, and now I'm afraid. So will you remember me? See, will you remember the way that I was? Will you remember me? Will you remember the way that you felt when it ain't to me? See, will you remember? Do you remember me? See, will you remember? Do you remember me? And last summer, see, we made plans like we would always be. We said by now that we'd have everything and more. I never thought that we'd be dreaming on our own. 'Cause I'm getting older, I know that I've changed, and I can't go back now, nothing's the same. But I won't forget how you called my name when I was afraid, and now I'm afraid. So will you remember me? Will you remember the way that I was? Will you remember me? See, will you I love that song. So that was Remember Me. We're getting close to the end of the set. We just have 2 more songs for you. This next song, I love this song. It's called This Universe. It's off my very first EP I ever released. It's a very existential song. I wrote this song when I was like, I don't know what my existence means, like really getting deep about my purpose in life and whatnot. So I hope you enjoyed this little existential bop. This is This Universe.
What are we doing here? Where do we go from here? All these stars in the skies, how did I end up by your side in this universe? Worlds spinning right under why we chose to live this life in this universe. I think we are little giants in a big sea. We are nothing more than live this life with you, oh, no. And I'm glad that I could spend this time with you, oh, no. And I'm glad that I could feel alive with you, oh, and I'm glad that we both chose this planet in this universe. Who am I? What is the meaning of time? So in this life, will I live or will I die? 'Cause I think we are little giants in a big sea. So we are nothing more than make-believe. But I'm glad that I can live this life with you, oh, and I'm glad that I could spend this time with you, oh, and I'm glad that I could feel alive with you, oh, and I'm glad that we both chose this planet in this universe. In this universe, in this universe, in this universe, in this universe, no, in this universe, in this universe. Thank you. Pretty. So we have one more song for you. This song is called Pretty Girl High. It is one of my favorite songs off the last EP called Introspection. It's about just having fun. It's a summer little vibe. So I hope you enjoy this. It's Pretty Girl High. Take it away. Hey, hey. I feel no weight resistance, feel it in the air, yeah. Your soul is safe, just listen close. See, I remember you said, white got a line, oh. See, I noticing what you like, yeah, yeah. Could help realize, see, baby, you showed as well. I wish that maybe you could be mine. I wish that maybe you could be mine. You could be mine.
could dance and just our packages. We could smoke until the lights beams. Take my mind into a better dream. Baby, see, a butterfly, a Gemini, pretty girl high, certified to catch a vibe and fuck up my world. See, oh, 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 we could be anything, yeah. We could be anything, yeah. I wish that maybe you could be mine. I wish that maybe you could be mine. You could be mine, yeah, yeah, yeah. I wish that maybe you could be mine. I wish that maybe you could be mine. You could be mine, yeah, yeah, yeah. You could be mine. You could be mine, yeah. You could be mine, yeah, yeah. I'm Umi. Thank you so much for joining me for this set. One more time for the band. We got Aisha on the drums, we got Sarah on the keys, and we got Mia on the guitar. I'm Umi. You can follow me on Instagram at whoisumi. You can stream my music anywhere. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for joining me here on this beautiful day. Mwah. I hope you enjoyed. Have a beautiful day. Have a blessed day. It's a blessed night. I love you. I'm grateful for you. I'm Umi. Bye. Woo, we did it! That was fun. Fun. What should we eat? Thai food.
Feisty, difficult, moody, grumpy, aggressive,
assertive. My understanding of unconscious gender bias is really an automated response that many times individuals are not even aware of.
We're referring to what you were exposed to in your upbringing.
And that is learned through experience, through culture, through traditional beliefs. It's almost ingrained.
It's difficult to separate something that could be driven by a racial bias from a gender bias. So oftentimes the first thing that I experience tends to be one from a racial bias perspective. And then later I start to understand as potentially a gender bias experience.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. A lot of the leaders are male, and typically you gravitate towards people who are male as well. And so it might not be conscious, but you tend to build relationships with people that are similar to you, and that can sometimes have a prejudicial impact on a woman and her career growth.
I think one point that's still quite obvious, especially in the investment banking world, is that it is still male dominant when you have a look at numbers on the floor.
So I started investment banking in London, working for a bank over there. And I very clearly recall going into a meeting where I was leading a discussion on a due diligence, actually on a project, fully prepared for the meeting, and I had another female colleague with me, which was quite unusual to have all female attendees from the bank side. And as it happened, all of the other attendees in the meeting were males. And we were ready to kick off the meeting, and I do remember the older male colleagues sort of looking around the room, intimating that we were missing someone who was going to be leading the meeting.
So my experience of the workplace has been quite mixed. I've had interactions with people that are very supportive of me and the journey I've taken, and I've also had struggles with people that have been less supportive, and it's taken time for me to win them over by proving that I'm competent enough to be in the workplace.
I think the challenges that we experience as women in corporate and industry, especially in investment banking, is firstly would be representation. I think it's not a secret that there aren't enough of us, and as a result of that, it makes it very difficult to groom and to make sure that there's an access for new women or younger women to join the industry.
My belief is that in terms of corporate structure, it has been developed in a way that is traditionally informed by hierarchy, which stems from patriarchy. So as females, the challenge of coming out of our natural setting, which is to nurture and to bring people together, and to now conform to a hierarchy, the difficulty is the tension in trying to move from what's natural to you. You're seen often as feisty, often as being anti-establishment, or often when you bring the softer side of you, which is more natural, as not being tough enough for the environment in order to survive.
I would give a different perspective to this idea around the challenges, and the challenge for me, for women or anybody who is not necessarily in the mainstream, is how to balance this duality of consistently being yourself while at the same time showing up within a corporate culture.
They have a monumental journey ahead of them, through wind and rain, from one continent to the next, although some have other ideas. Well, if you're going to fly, you may as well fly better.
Hey, Dad! Are we there yet?
New Nivea Men Skin Breathe, a body lotion that allows sweat to evaporate 3 times faster while you stay fresh.
This strip in Cape Town, South Africa, divides the beachside community of Strand from the township of Nomzamo. They're only a few meters apart, but the people on each side live very different lives. Strand has backyards and driveways. Nomzamo is much more dense, and the people here have fewer basic services. Less piped water, less internet access, and Nomzamo is majority black, while the area across the line is majority white. If we use dots on a map to represent race, you can see how stark that divide is. If we zoom out to the whole city, we can see it's actually everywhere. And this is the case across much of South Africa. The color of your skin here often determines where you live. It also determines your quality of life. This map shows where jobs and opportunities are primarily concentrated in Cape Town. And this